Hello, hello. Welcome back to Dark Waters, Tales of Red Sea, Chaos Wednesday, I guess. I am your Dungeon Master, Tad or Tad Fighter, and with me as always are our lovely players. Joining us first, we have Mike.
Oh, that's me. I was ready. Hi, I am Mike. I use he, him pronouns, and today I will be playing Jendar or Jen, the Warforged wizard with a load of memories coming back gradually that aren't at all disturbing.
Next up, we have Pete.
Hello everyone, I'm Agent P. I use they them pronouns, and I play Teef, our tiefling paladin, who has just joined the party and is excited to keep getting to know people and see what's in store for them.
Indeed. Next up, we have Asis.
Hello, I didn't see you there. My name is Lucis. My pronouns are she and her. I am playing Estrogen. She is an Elatrian warlock. She is completely, utterly okay and fine, and does not have a worm in her heart that is going to kill her soon.
That is a good soup kitchen impression. Next up, we have Anna.
Hi, I am Anna. I use the it pronouns, and I am playing Nirvana, who uses the she pronouns, who is a half warlock. Also, my voice is shit today, so get used to this.
It's not like you're gonna be doing all the talking for the party.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It's gonna be great.
Hey,
So Nirvana has a
I offer this
cold.
every episode. Estrogen can take over. She can lead the party. It's fine.
I love estrogen, however.
Estrogen can lead the party to death.
Yeah.
Teef can
The word
take
is salvation.
Next up, we have Rice.
Hello, hi, I'm Rice or Rice Cakes. I use they she pronouns, and today I am praying Sprout, a little leshy druid cleric who is trying his very best to be a stick-shaped help.
All right. Next, we have, last but not least, our host with the most, something the PP man himself, Steve.
PP man.
Hello, hi. It is I, the PP man, the man with the PP. That is me. Hello. It is who I have become. Deal with it. I don't care. My captions are still not happening, but hey, it is life today. My pronouns are he, him. I will be playing Sapphire pronouns, any, all, and Sapphire is a dragonborn paladin, warlock, sorcerer, and bard. Maybe I don't know what's happening.
Don't make up classes you don't have. You're already gonna confuse people. But yes, last we left our heroes. They had made their way out of Right after hiring their new recruits. Then made their way over to Zealous, where they were prepping up the wagons to head up further north. And along the way, they encountered a strange sighting at the Royal Imperial Gardens, where after a little bit of fucking around and finding out with the guards, Thief, accompanied by their bodyguard, Devana, was somehow invited into the palace. However, it was not the kind of palace they were expecting, very barren and empty. And they were met with a single individual who then very courteously led them down to meet the owner of the house. As they met Pantsless Senate, who should not be alive. And you still aren't sure if he was. A lot of strange interactions happened there because you seem to be in a different shifted side of a palace overlapping onto another. And before anyone living there took notice, you were very quickly absconded out after swearing secrecy. And getting a gift for Teef. After that, you all loaded up on your wagons and you headed your way up north. You forgot you had a Heartkeeper. I saw that face.
No, because you said gift, and technically I already had Heartkeeper.
The gift was the power. With that, you headed up north. And at that point, our party starts traveling up from the northern gates of Zalus, opening out and leaving ahead into the wilderness. You'd see, like every now and then, like small outcroppings of like little woods here or there, couple of towns and villages along the way you'd probably be stopping at across your journey. As you would continue moving north, you would feel it getting like drier and colder. Even the greenery starts to look not as green, a little bit more patchworked. And for the most part, through the journey, you all, spend times hanging out, talking to each other, getting to know your new recruits. I'm assuming every now and then you guys swap wagons between long rests, so you sat and like chilled with different people. You'd see mostly everyone's kind of been like keeping pace and like has been mostly like cordial. You'd notice obviously the one person not sharing any wagons is Kija, who is essentially walking up next to like the front wagon. Kija has been announcing you guys essentially every new turn or new
Oh
place you enter.
no!
And because of which, no one has attacked you because it's a giant flaming metal horse loudly shouting things, and you are very safe. Beyond that, every time like there's been long rests and stuff, you would have you know relief, just like quickly like getting some like free like extra bits of food from the woods, carving it up, keeping the pelts. And you see he's been like stocking up on a lot of the pelts and is like slowly like using them as protective covering for like the horses and your other materials and stuff, because you are heading to a colder place. uh Beyond that, you'd see da, 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 da. Your evenings have been resplendent. Frank has been cooking delicious food for you guys, has found ways to cook up grapes on a campfire. It's great. He literally has cooking magic, so yes. That's been happening. Beyond that, like you see the party members are kind of like, the old and the new are kind of intermingling and talking to each other. Riz spends a lot of time like chatting up with Charlotte, asking very pertinent questions,
I was gonna say we need to get those two together.
which he doesn't really have answers for, but that does not deter him. You also see, on occasion, like Frida talking to like Ziaka, Zelstein, even Riz, just in general. Uh, you'd also catch every now and then her just giving so much just vitriolic glares to Dagon. And you see, for once, it's not like Dagon's being embarrassed or like hiding it. He's just fucking glaring back, like, hey, shut the fuck up. And they've just been in a little bit of a back and forth there. But yeah, beyond that, it's been kind of chill. Uh, During these travels, I believe, Devana, you had a conversation you wanted to have with Doc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Devana
I'd
would
say
at one
like an
point find
evening.
Ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I have a trove candy in my mouth, so please excuse me if I sound weird.
No worries.
I mean, do anyway. But Devana will come up to Doc at some point, and will just I don't know where is he? Is he just at? What's he doing?
So evening camp time, your wagons are kind of like in like a semicircle. You've set up a couple of campfires and tents for you guys. Doc would just be near a fire by stand. He is very like intently staring at a meat skewer that he's cooking.
Okay. Devana will just walk up to me like, hi. Sorry, can I talk to you for a minute? Am I interrupting?
Well, now you have. What is it? Is anyone hurt?
No, I actually just wanted to ask something, but if it's not convenient now, I can try later.
As I said, ask your question.
Okay. Basically, I before I started doing all this, I worked at an apothecary for about 3 years, and I nearly finished my studies. And I had plans to become a doctor. That didn't quite work. I did have at the time, and please hear me out here before interrupting, I did have magical means of healing, but I didn't want to depend on that. I wanted to actually be able to help people with just skills and I guess my own 2 hands. And now I can no longer heal really through magical means. And I guess my question is can you mentor me?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, hold on. That's a 19 on the die for a 25.
25. You see, he like stares at you for a second. If you were trying to be a doctor, why on earth would you study at an apothecary?
Well, it's just I had to start somewhere. I don't know. I felt like a good first step, and then after that, I was planning on going to the university, but I never got the chance to do that. And I'm probably might not
Well,
ever.
suppose it's fate that you made the right decision then. You don't need to go to any university to be a doctor. They're a sham anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Do you? I mean, I don't know how this works. I don't know if you've ever
Now that
mentored
the silly notion of healing things through magic is out of your mind, perhaps we can indeed find something.
such as.
Well, you said it yourself. Training.
Yeah.
Pursuing
okay.
science.
Yeah. Whatever is needed, I guess.
Tell me, how many humans have you dissected?
Not dissected. I mean, I've watched people be badly hurt and patch up. I've not dissected any of them.
Wounds are too unpredictable. You must first know each organ like it's your own, because you have them too, of course. You must first disassemble and assemble before you can treat with randomness.
Right. That.
It's good for heading to a war zone. We'll find some dearly departed corpses for you to work on.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Whatever you say. You see, like Divana is like there's a bit of like awkwardness to it, but at the same time they are active, like ready and willing to let this man teach them in whatever way he sees fit.
You see, just like I fold this on. Certainly wasn't my job description, but
I can.
If someone is this intent on pursuing the medical arts of science and is, well, fortunate enough to not have their minds spoiled and corrupted by academia, well, it certainly is a unique prospect. One that I ought to... what is the word? Nurture.
Yeah, I mean, I can pay for things maybe or provide
We'll
tools.
see how the training goes, and whatever is needed beyond our means, then we shall have that discussion.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Right. For now, I believe that, and you kind of like gestures towards relief. He's been hunting some different kinds of critters here or there. Perhaps a good starting point while we're on this journey would be to examine those cadavers and work our way up from there.
Do you want me to go get some?
Yes.
Okay, any preference? I don't know what he actually got in terms of any preference.
And if they're all quadrupedal, just pick up a enough creature that you don't... Well, it'll give you enough tries, essentially, to make incisions then. If the creature's too small, we'll run out pretty quickly.
Okay, I'll go ask. And Divana will nod their head and go over to Relief to ask if they can have one of the animals.
You see, he has like a deer, and he just like looks over at you like, huh? Yes?
sorry, it's a really strange question. Do you need all of these? I would talk to Doc
you
Ramsfang and
hungry?
no, I am. I'm trying to learn medicine from Doc Ramsfang, and he said it would be good to study, I guess, the anatomy of a creature. And he asked if I wanted to go get one. I understand that you had these for a different purpose, so I don't want to just take one.
What do with these?
From what I understand, just dissect them. So I guess like afterwards you can have them back for like their cut open to study, I guess.
Carve.
Yeah, but you can have it afterwards. You can have it back for if you need the pelts or the bones. We don't need those, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that is okay.
Yeah. I feel like if there's any doubt that relief might not be understanding, Divana can cast comprehend languages like for free.
No, like it's more like he seems to get it. He just does. He doesn't fully get why.
No,
So,
that's okay. But it's just like they want to make sure he's on the same page.
Yeah, his main notion is just make sure you don't like ruin all the pelts and stuff, because that's wasting the kill essentially.
Yeah, I think like Divana would just be like, if there's any of these that you are least.
No, like I hunt for group. If need, take. I only want not waste.
I get that. I also don't want to waste anything. I'll do my best. I mean, assured the bones you can for sure use, I would imagine. And what kind of animals does he have here?
You see, just like there's a couple of like birds and stuff, a few like smaller game like rabbits, squirrels, whatnot, and a couple deer.
Deer feels like two. No, Ramsang said, what did he say?
Big. If it's quadrupedal, bigger would help you.
Did he have a really? I don't know if Divana can carry a whole ass deer.
We can help you if you want. That's fine.
Maybe. I feel like. Yeah, actually, I feel like Divana would actually go for the deer, but mostly because they'd feel bad doing stuff on a rabbit or a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll just go for one of the deer. Then. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like basically, he helps you carry the deer. Doc starts instructing you how to make clean incisions, essentially, like cutting something without damaging it, and then suturing it back up, stuff like that. Over this journey, I'll say you do it a couple of times. So give me a medicine check. This will determine how well you're learning.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a 21. This new die is kind to me so far.
Okay, but Doc is kind of like impressed enough that he continues teaching. He starts like giving more pointers here or there on like if a creature's midsection is big, it probably means it will have organs here, and like this is like explaining what each organ exactly is doing, stuff like that. And I'll say like nearing the end of like the journey, when like it's getting harder to hunt, also as you're getting closer to like a city, he would give you your first prize or like recognition thing.
Okay.
He will give you a healer's kit.
Oh. Okay.
Like your own like little set of like scalpels and like other.
Wait, I have one.
He gives you a fresh set.
Perfect. Great.
Healer's kits have charges anyway, so.
Yeah, but I have like some charges left. But,
yeah. So you have a fresh kit now as well.
Okay.
Own sort of like scalpels, and you see it's a little different from a regular healer's kit. There's more saw blades than you remember. But
there's more saw blades than you remember is such a great line. Yeah,
I'll say so. You kind of like stay kind of busy with that for most of the journey, but as you're like all traveling, and eventually it starts feeling colder. Trees are getting more sparse, and you obviously have been seeing like the distant mountainside getting closer, and Well done. Yeah. Then you see it finally. Slightly like frosty roadside and grass near you. And you see between the brilliant ivory white silver pine mountains is a city. Looks more like a stronghold than a city, but a city nonetheless. You see this, like, beautiful wall with the heraldry of House Jargoba and the Empire, iron grated heavy portcullis with steel gates behind it, guards patrolling the walls. As you're approaching, you see like the gates start to open. Immediately, like standing on the other side, you see is like a small troop of guards, like 7 or 8 guards. They are again dressed very differently from Imperial soldiers. They're wearing like different kinds of either chainmail or plate armor with their own like house heraldry, like the Chagoba heraldry of the golden and red like lion. Some of them have like the silver lion. They have cloaks with the heraldry. You see, they kind of like see you approach and they just like give a like salute and go, "Ah, greetings. We were told to expect a party coming up from Zealous, sent by Lieutenant Gore. Would that be you?
Yeah, that's us.
Just to confirm, can we get a name?"
My name's Ivana Tarot. We are the heirs of Tresender.
You see, like, kind of like confers with the guy next to him. Right. Welcome to Lionsgate. I think it would be most prudent if you would come with us first to Castle Tragoba, where our lord would like to have an audience.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
you see they like about turn start like moving, and now you get like a good look into the city itself as you're entering. You see on the far western end, like where like the city meets the western side of the Silver Pine Mountain, you see just tunnels and scaffolding carved into like the lower end of that mountain. You see the mines essentially, like just like this immense and intensive mining operation there, around which is like the warehouse district, like just giant buildings for storehouses and stuff, couple of transportation guilds, stuff like that. Coming out further from that is the like commercial side of town with different like shop stalls, a lot of brick and mortar stores, inns and taverns. The street you're on, like the street you're entering from itself, you see this like a little bit of hustle and bustle, people selling stuff here as well. There's a lot of like inns and taverns on the entry street. There's a little town square between this street and the commercial district with like a big open like park like area and like a fountain where like there's the motif of the lion there again. You see across the way between each of these districts is a couple more of like these residential districts and stuff. To the left of you, kind of like around like the southern middle of the city, you would see the religious quarter where prominent, like there's a couple of like other smaller temples, but prominently you would see there is a temple of Lodarius, Torm, and Helm that is very clearly like prominent and set up here. You see people of all walks, probably a little more humans than others, but between all of that, you do see like just a like lack of cheer on the streets right now. Like people are staying busy and stuff, they're doing stuff, but like you see like a lot of them are kind of giving you looks and stopping on their way, just like hush whispers amongst each other. uh Looking around, like a bit of closer look at like the stalls and stuff also, like they're like selling stuff and all, but like the stores also seem very like plain right now, nothing extravagant or festive really. uh then of course, then you look to your right, to your east, and you see this manor or a castle, I should say, up on like this hillside on the eastern end of the city, kind of like almost attached to the eastern side of the Silver Pine Mountains. You see this beautiful, pure white castle with its own walls and parapets, with a causeway kind of curving up from your right and going up towards the castle. Along the entire causeway, there's more of these like turret like parapets set up on either side. Each of them has a set of like these like Chorgoba soldiers with these giant bows, and some have like spears in hand, and they're just like standing guard there. You see, the castle itself has like been built on this hill, but it's shining beautiful white, and in the center of the castle is like this like little tower that's like slightly jutted up, and the top of the tower has you see this like big lion head pointed up at the sky, and is like kind of like flickering a flame out of the mouth of the lion. You would see it as a blue flame coming out of the mouth and eyes that just kind of like seems very magical and burning without any like thing set up around it. Uh, you also would see the hill itself is full of like these like tunnel ways and stuff underneath it. You see soldiers walking in and out. It seems they've refashioned the entire hill into like a barracks and medical facility as well. Outside of the hill, there's like a little staging ground and barracks as well, where troops are training and preparing, stuff like that. Uh, Looking up above you, you see every now and then circling are lion drakes. And you see atop each lion drake is a fully armored knight with either a lance or a giant metallic bow. They're kind of just hovering around and patrolling, and every now and then you see they fly around and they go land somewhere on top of the castle. You can't see it from here. And taking in all these sights, there is one that fully like hits all of you at the same time, kind of taking away from everything, and that is the northern side of the city. The extreme north, you see this brilliant, gigantic wall about 300 feet high. You see this wall has like guards and stuff stationed. It's like big wall with a bunch of trebuchet cannons and stuff like set up there, guards patrolling. It's large enough that there's like causeways and walkways coming down from the wall to the lower levels of it. There's a big metal gate on that side. I will actually say most of you would know what this is as well. This is like a famous thing for Lionsgate. This is known as the Lion's Shield. This is the wall to the north, or it's supposed to be, but Fort Lee also exists now. But this has existed longer than most other structures. And you see it's being manned completely. The soldiers constantly shifting in duty and whatnot. And as you're kind of like taking the wall in, your wagons are turned to the right, and you start moving into like the estate area outside the castle, where you're stopped and asked to disembark, and then you start walking up the causeway. Guards all like stand at attention, and anyone who wants to can give me an insight check. Yes.
May I, just before we proceed with that, a couple of little questions, Tan.
Mhm.
Did Red rejoin the party at any point during our journey up here?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Red has not arrived here. Not during
Okay,
the
so-
journey for sure. You don't see her here.
So
Oh, okay.
periodically, Jen would have used sending, not expecting a reply, but if he got one, fine, just letting them know where they were on the stage of the journey periodically. And when we arrive at Lionsgate, would have
Send one from
inquired.
Lionsgate, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we'll send one from Lionsgate and would inquire as to whether they had already arrived with the guards, and if not, said that, given a description and said that they
Yeah.
are with us. And
You get a reply for the last one,
Okay.
which is just, yeah, got caught up at my organization. I'll be a little delayed, but I'll be there soon. Don't wait for me though. I'm still a bit of ways away.
I mean, the fact that we got a reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll have just let the guards know a description of Red
For
and
sure.
said that they're with us. Also, during the journey, would have recast Find Familiar after the incident at the Invisible Palace.
Yes.
And so would have brought Rivet back this time in the form of like an alpine pika, so a little kind of cute metallic robe. Yeah, to fit with the climate and stuff. I think that was all I was going to say. Other than inside check, I'll do now.
I rolled a 23. I love that these new
I
dice
rolled
came
a
out with different
9.
muscles, which
I
feels
got
like
a 26.
Cool.
I think. Wait.
Estrogen can tell not
I got a
tell.
22.
inside.
26.
22. Okay. Anyone
23.
above a 18 can tell. The troops here are clearly a different kind than like the Imperial soldiers you've run across. Like you've seen a lot of naval troops now. You've seen many Imperial soldiers. These guys mean business. You see, they are outfitted head to toe in like very well maintained and kept equipment. They all have like a certain level of like discipline, even in the way they're marching you guys along. That while obviously the naval troops also have, it seems these guys have gotten some kind of specialized training as well on top. They are highly trained soldiers. Like these are like elite fucking soldiers, personally trained under House Chargoba. So yeah, you just clock that, I think. But you continue moving up. Not Space Marines, but those haven't come in yet. We have those, don't we? But you guys make your way up. The guards like slowly start also staggering behind you as that happens. You get to the top of the causeway and also on the inside, I'd say, Jen, you would note the manner you're going up. A couple other buildings have had this, you saw, like in parts, like the foundation was kind of whitish, or the mountainside there was very white. Here you see this pure white building. This is pale stone. This is the prime resource that is mined and gathered at Lionsgate. And you aren't exactly sure on all of its things, but you do know many wizards and mages highly seek this as well, because and artificers. It is a very arcanely malleable component. It seems inherently magical, like whatever the stone is, and it seems to have certain properties which help create very powerful magical items and things of the like. So yeah, pale stone, highly sought. This entire castle is made of it. Like when you're closer, you're like, oh, this is not like a covering or a paint. This is made of this stuff.
Just out of interest.
Yes.
Obviously, Jen has had these flashbacks a few times. It's now starting to realize internally, although not having discussed it with anyone yet and waiting for an appropriate moment to talk about it, that he is more than he believed himself to be, kind of thing. They have a past that they don't remember, right? Clearly from these memories, or at least memories of a past that they like flashbacks from a past they don't remember before they were the Warforged construct, that you see before you. Are they able to kind of open their mind up as they're walking up there and try and get a sense of whether this place feels familiar, whether they've been there before?
Give me an int save.
$17.
Okay. You get like a bit of a headache. You try to think. You're not sure if you've been here before, but you've seen stone like this before. You're sure of that. and you recall like when you had that little vision where you saw yourself on like behind like a thing and that person talking to you, the building they were in, you saw that a lot of the parts of that building seem to have a similar material carved into it. But yeah, you guys get to the top of the causeway. You see there is a pair of butlers, a maid, and a couple of guards standing there that like very courteously like kind of bow and greet you. And they just go, "Ah, welcome. You must be here to see Lord Gedrin Chagoba, yes?"
Yes.
Right. He will be in the audience chamber. If you would, please follow us. And you see they turn, open the doors, just, and you guys walk in. This is beautiful on first glance. Like it was a fucking castle. You walk into a mansion. And like not one that is too ostentatious either. You can see wealth and status here. You can see all of that, but there is also modesty in it. There is a lack of flair to it. It's just very well kept. You enter this venerable manor, and looking around you, you see there are uh, different like busts and like faces and stuff that seem to be beautifully adorned and kept on like table sides and stuff. There are paintings and tapestries left, right, and center. You see most of them seem to be past family members, heads of house, a couple of group portraits of older family generations, uh, a couple of the city itself. Walking in, there's like a big landing pad. On the left, you see a hallway going down to what looks like a couple of dining rooms, a ballroom. Further out would be like the kitchens and stuff. Little off to the side, you also see kind of going out, and there's like a court, like a courtyard within like the confines of the castle itself, like open air courtyard kind of a thing. It has its own little tree, fountain, all of that stuff. You see a couple of people tending to the garden there. To your right is what looks like a library. You see what looks like a bunch of other like closed doors, probably like parlor room, stuff like that. You see up on like both the sides, there's like stairs going up to like different wings of the house upstairs. You see on like the middle point of the steps, there is the portrait of a man you recognize, Gadrin Charkoba, standing there with his full family. You would see it's him. He seems to be standing next to a woman on a chair who you can gather from the way they're sitting is probably his wife. And you see 4 children in the portrait, uh, 3 sons and a daughter. One you saw back at Balkard, but beyond that, you don't know what the others are. Kind of taking this all in, you see still on the lower floor, going further past the staircase, is a set of large doors where you see the butler turns and goes, "Right, this is the audience chamber. Since there are many of you, the chamber is large enough to house you all, of course, but for those that will be walking up to speak and have audience, would you mind if we limit the number approaching?"
Yeah, sure. What number?
Lovely. 6.
Yeah, I know, but
Shocking.
I had a
Right.
feeling. Yeah, okay. That's like, yeah, the plan will like obviously get all of our 6 PCs, or well, 5 assigned them.
Yes.
But yeah.
But you guys see the doors open. Big grand hall. Columns posted along the entire way. In like the areas behind like the pillory and the columns, you see you know other people of like court and like somewhat important looking advisors and some ladies of the court, stuff like that, all kinds, just standing there seeing you guys approach. Along the center, there's just like a long carpeted way, like a little raised step thing, which looks like, where people would stand for like audience. Then going further than that, there's another set of steps, and then a long like table essentially with a bunch of chairs that are all empty right now, with one that looks like a big head kind of a chair, like about basically like a seat of power throne kind of a thing, but like one tier lower on like the extravagance of it. You see your NPCs and everyone kind of like, they scatter out, like looking around. Relief is losing his mind. He doesn't understand what the fuck is happening. He's just like, what the fuck? And he just like kind of mutters like, wonder how many people live here. Like he does not understand what the fuck's happening.
I love it so much.
You see a couple others are like fine. You see Kija very proudly and properly goes to the side, sits properly like a dog, and he just
No, wait. What do you mean like a dog?
like
He's a horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got what
I
you
think
mean.
he's done this before.
He's done this before.
Yeah.
He did this at the interview.
Yeah.
Oh God! Well, I'm sorry, but I was a bit distracted by the fact that it was a horse. To notice that it was sitting like a dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see where like most people are like kind of fine dealing, and you see they all like step to the side. You guys start walking up, and you're like stopped at like that point essentially, and after a little bit, a door on the side kind of clicks open, like just, and you see with heavy footsteps walking up is Gedrin. You see he looks about the same, but way more just tired. Like he has bags under his eyes, like a little unshaven. You see on his back is this fucking majestic looking great sword, and he's armored up a little, like he's wearing like very official attire and just has like a ceremonial like chest plate on right now. You see he's accompanied by a couple other advisors and stuff, along with you see his eldest son Tristan Chergoba.
Yes, now I remember the other Tristan.
Yes, again we had
There were
this
two-
joke
Yeah,
before.
I know. Yeah, we've
Pick a
had
name,
we had
guys.
this before, yeah, no, because I earlier in video chat asked like, "Oh, I don't remember this eldest son," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, actually, I do
Yeah.
know who this is."
Along with him, you see there's also a woman who looks about as old as Tristan coming up, and you see he comes in, takes a sword aside, puts it on like next to the table, takes a seat. Right. It's all of you, yes. Of course. Thank you all for coming. We've been a little spread thin, but I appreciate you coming here on such short notice, and I see you've brought more company. That's good. We are in a bit of a dire strait ourselves, but considering the lack of assistance we've had so far, any and all is appreciated, and especially one from people endorsed so heavily by Lieutenant Go. So, on behalf of House Chergoba, the people of Lionsgate, and myself, thank you for answering the call. We are all going to be grateful for anything you do to help. This, of course, you've met my son, Tristan. This is my daughter, Cassandra. She, and you see, kind of like, gets like a little like lost for a second, and the daughter, Cassandra, like she puts her hand on his shoulder, like, yes, our Lord Father is, well, to be frank, he's a little exhausted with a lot of the things happening. We've been helping out where we can. I mostly manage the day-to-day for city operations right now, and Tristan here, Tristan kind of like joins in and says, yeah, I've been helping with the troops on this side. We've had a commanders move up north already, so I've been keeping an eye on things here, helping the troops train up and help deal with logistics. And you see, Gadrin then continues, yes, and I've sent out missives to many different houses in the Empire, of course. Most have not replied too well or at all. What I've gathered is the Empire believes that the Empire believes that Zealous is also in potential danger at the moment, and the three admirals have decided not to bequeath any more forces outside of the walls, while Zealous is in high alert as well. Makes sense strategically, but it kind of leaves us out to dry. We have some forces we received under one of the noble commanders that came their way here a couple of months ago, yeah, and they're all holed up in Fort Leo, further north from here. So most of our forces have moved a large chunk of our forces up north to help defend with this. We've still kept a decent amount of a garrison here just in case. Of course, we cannot leave the city unattended. But with the way things are going, I don't know how long our supply lines will remain open. And at which point, if we're cut off from the south, then we're just sitting ducks here against the north. And I know you're not from around here, but it is starting to get colder. It's going to get harsher in the coming days. We've received requisitions from different people. The specifics you'll have to discuss with my field commanders there. And he will tell you. Commander Devon Callius and Commander Riddim Cog. Riddim is further up north at Fort Leo with the Imperial and Naval forces as well as his own. Devon's been handling things here, assisting me, but to get a decent eye on the situation, you'll have to have a word with Riddim further up north. I know it is rude of me to ask you to continue moving after such a long journey, but another day or two for march up north will be prudent. We've been having attacks in increasing intensity for the last few months. Over the last few weeks, we thought it was reaching a high point, but then suddenly nothing. It all stopped. And it's been quiet ever since. And the attack they did before that was nothing to write home about, so it leaves me a little worried. I'd appreciate it if you all would help me deal with this. Any forces we have are spent for the most part. Our supply line's already running everything we can from here up north, but I have to leave enough here for the citizens. The security comes first and foremost. So I cannot give more troops. There were some regimental mages and archmages that came from Celis as well, along with the naval troops. They've also made their way up north, but because of that, our means of using sending has become limited as well. So communications are difficult at times. And there was something about some scouts being sent, but I have not heard since. We need to get a good eye on the situation beyond the border to know what we are to face at Fort Leo. I will be sending another set of missives out to different noble houses requesting their aid. And hopefully by the time we can find out what's happening up there, we get some good news from somewhere else. At which point he kind of like very slowly like stands up, walks around the table, starts coming up to you guys. He looks at you, Divana. I know, as a lord of this city, I am asking for a lot. This place has been my family home for centuries. My family has defended this border for those centuries against all kinds of threats. Even before the Onrush, before the Abyss was a problem in the north, this has been a seat of safety and retreat from any problem, south or north. I want to maintain that. The people that live here have placed their faith in our house time and time again. I do not wish to betray that, even if it means I have to swallow my pride or open the gates to any assistance. And you said some very kind things at the summit some time ago. And I have chosen, just as I did then, to place my faith in those words. Puts a hand on your shoulder. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
I wish...
For trusting me. Us.
Well, it would be rude of me to say I don't really have a choice, but...
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I don't think that's rude.
If I had it willing, I would march up to the front line myself and lead my troops, because that is exactly what I wish to do. But if I leave Lionsgate right now, the morale of the people and troops will reach an all-time low. The weight of responsibility and duty compels me to stay here, even if it is just to put the minds and hearts at ease of the people. So, I must ask of what I wish to do upon others.
I mean,
it is already afternoon, so please, you have just made your way here. Prepare a feast for you. Get some rest. But next morning, if you would, make your way to Fort Leo.
yeah. I mean, we came
The
here with a
sooner
job
we
to
address
do.
this, the better, yes.
Yes. Okay.
You
Yes,
see kind of like straightens up at that. Right. A feast for our honored guests here. Prepare rooms for them. And avail to them anything they ask for. And like he kind of like looks at some troops and butlers and like they just go, yes, my lord. And they start like scattering. And you see he goes, if you need anything, ask anyone. And if you need me, ask them to come fetch me. And you have other matters to take care of as well. If this is all.
I mean, I would be useful. I mean, you've already shared so much, but if there's any logs or anything that can get us updated on the state of things over the past months, maybe, or as much information as we can have would be useful.
Jen will chime in at this point to kind of go alongside that. Any information you have about the enemy we face in terms of what their squadrons look like, the makeups of these different classifications, anything we learned about the different classifications.
Unfortunately, for those kinds of details, you'll have to make your way to Fort Leo. News like that is best served from those on the front line.
Is it constantly changing?
Somewhat. The intensity of the attacks changes, and so does, well, the composition, I suppose. But to get a good lay of the land, the best way would be to make your way and talk to the commanders up north. I can give you a basic understanding of the defenses we have set up presently at Lionsgate. But the fort itself, you'll need a bit more of a hands-on experience.
Any information is useful.
Right.
If Devana will, if he wanted or if he's able to, would later on like spend time with him to go over stuff. They do really want to take it seriously and try and gather as much as they can.
Yeah.
You see,
or they
like,
can
literally,
like
like,
send
can-
information. Yeah.
I can give you a
Mhm.
basic idea of the situation, at least at Lionsgate. Come meet me at the war room in about an hour. One of my
Uh.
people will fetch you.
Yes. Yeah, of course. I've got one question that is maybe a bit odd and personal. Do you know anyone here who's been here whose first name is Grainy?
Can't say that I have.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll meet you in an hour.
Right. And you see, he steps away with his retinue. You see, Cassandra walks up to you as well. She just goes, right. Well, the people will show you to your chambers and everything. If there's anything else you wish to know or need assistance with regarding the city, please don't hesitate to come ask.
Okay. Thank you.
She kind of just gives a nod and goes, no. Thank you all. My father has been greatly worried. Any form of good news is most welcome in these times.
Yeah. No, I think that goes for all of us. Yeah. Thank you. Maybe, I mean, some of us are waiting. Go around, have people go around and ask them what they need. I don't know what everyone wants and needs, but yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And you
Thanks.
see she steps away. Tristan also just gives you a nod and keeps moving. You guys are all like shown to like these fucking fancy ass rooms. You know, you have like little like your own desk, a change of clothes for like the winteriness, if you needed them, just fine vestments in general, big bed, fresh food being served like in your rooms and stuff. It's honestly, after like a month of camping, it is very nice, essentially.
Can I say that I want to bunk with Nedra?
Sure.
Because I think Devana is worried about two things. One, they're closer to a border with a lot of, I guess, demons or devils or whatever. Two, they're worried that people might figure out what's going on with her and might get hostile towards her. So they want to keep her close.
Yeah. You guys like sat up in the room together. You see everyone else also like goes, gets a room and everything. And yeah, you see like they can fucking house all of you. Like you see as that's happening, about like 40-50 minutes go by. Hold on. Okay. You guys like hang out for a bit. Eventually, like a attendant comes and like asks for whoever wishes to come to the wardroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I will ask anyone else in the party. Anyone interested in coming?
Jen would come definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if all of us are going, I think it makes sense that all of us go.
You see, will also tag along. And another thing you notice is ever since coming here, Bill has been like just kind of hiding his face as much as he can.
Oh no.
Will's fine. Will is being very normal here.
Will is
yes,
fine, but Bill is
Bill
not.
is
Yeah.
hooded up indoors, like just like
Okay.
na.
Will is fine, Bill is not. Our Tristan is our Tristan. Their Tristan is their Tristan. And who is on curfew?
So, you're up on like the upper floors now. You like escorted out the corridors. You kind of all meet like in the hallway itself, and you see there's like this kind of spiral stairway going up again from like one of the ends of the hallway. You kind of go up into like this big room where there's like a tables set up in the center with like a regional map and a couple of the maps poured out. There's a little like demarcation set up on them. You see there's like a little cabinet with scrolls and stuff kept inside it. There's a couple of like ceremonial weapons and heraldry, stuff like that. You see up from the ceiling, there's this very intricate fucking device. You don't know what the fuck. You just see like these like random spokes of metal coming up and down and down and down, all the way fitting on top of this orb. Like this opaque black orb that's kept on a pedestal. Like around like a little like basin like pedestal. And you see beyond that there is a set of doors that are open right now onto a balcony overlooking the city. You see Gedron's already here. Yeah, so you see Gedron goes, right, so let me praise you of the basics that we've dealt with here. We have a retinue of troops still stationed here, my own troops. Beyond that, we have some Lion Drake riders. Most of them have been sent up north as well. We only have a small set of squadrons left here. The townsfolk have been informed of the situation to a certain degree, just to avoid panic in case anything worse happens. We've posted up sentries along the southern and northern walls, keeping an eye on things along the pass and from the south in case of any flanking. The western and eastern sides of the mountains. Yes.
Can I interrupt real quick? Can
Please do.
I don't know how, check to make sure that I'm not being scried on? Or anyone?
You have detect magic.
That's a good question. I do not. I do have a random counter spell, but I can also, I guess, ask Jen or anyone if they have it.
If you don't have detect magic, you cannot.
Does a random casting, considering I was the target last time, does random
I
casting
do
counter
have.
spell on
I
myself?
do have.
Counterspell
I
only
do
works at
have
casting.
detect magic. I do
Yeah,
have
Sprout
detect
has it.
magic.
You have detect magic?
I do.
Also, it's like even if you didn't, some NPC would have it.
If,
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
upstairs.
We have
Yeah,
so
you
many
have
now.
detect magic, you're not being scried on.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
You sense
I
a lot
also
of
have
magic
detect.
in the room,
I
though. I
also
will
have
say that.
detect
Yeah,
evil
yeah.
and good.
Sure.
If it helps with anything.
Casting
Figure
detect
out
magic,
who's evil
though.
and who's good now.
Casting detect magic, though, you sense an immense amount of magic in this room, coming from all sorts of objects all over the room.
Right.
But that's about it.
Okay, so I don't know like exactly what.
You
They're-
know, like schools and stuff. Most of these are enchantment and abjuration, so you don't sense any divination magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if Devana asked, then the Sprout would like, you know.
Yeah, Devana would have. I feel like, but this is more of a me thing. I feel like Devana would have thought of that before entering the room. I was still busy taking notes and then realized, oh fuck.
Yeah, Sprout just kind of pulls on Devana's sleeve and kind of, you know, does his best to try and say what he felt. And
yeah.
the object sniff of magic, it smells weird, and they're but they're not bad. They're like enhanced.
Okay, well, as long as it's not scrying, and it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't kind of see that. Like, we should be fine from that kind of magic here. The castle itself has many protective woods around it.
Okay, that's good.
But yes,
Oh.
as far as the forces are concerned, we have those being watched. The western and eastern mountains are steep and hazardous, but just in case, our lion drakes are keeping an eye on them, in case of any high ground assaults. Beyond that, there is a small army that came up from Zulus that is assisting us. That is the Imperial troops. We have our own bulk of our forces stationed up north at the Roaring Bastion, which is the northern wall north of the fort. And it seems because of the size of the troops, our forces are mostly gathered up in that area, north of that wall and between the staging grounds outside. We've also had the engineering corps come up from the capital that are preparing more siege weapons for us up north. The exact numbers and logistics you'll find up at the fort itself. Over here, our fallback plan is quite simple. Should anything untoward happen beyond the wildest dreams and the fort should fall, let's say, we've set up an escape route for the forces to be funneled up north all the way back to Lionsgate, at which point the city will go into its defensive emergency formation. What happened?
What?
Okay. Nothing. Ignore it. So, Gadget continues. She'll go into a defensive formation from there. From what I gather, we should be able to hold out on most sieges for pretty long, if it does come to that. While the Roaring Bastion has a taller and larger wall, the Lion's Shield is a far more formidable one. That I can be assured of. Besides, and he kind of looks over towards like that device you saw. Our city is equipped with many defensive techniques passed down our family to keep this place safe. Yes.
What is that?
It is a device we've had in our family since the conception of Lionsgate. It uses ancient magic to help defend the city in different ways. I cannot go into too much detail. It is a family secret, so to speak.
And can I arcana check?
Sure.
Arcana?
Yeah,
Arcana?
sure.
Or can I check?
You can, indeed, Anna.
That's not good.
I will also.
That's just an 18.
Go for it. 18.
Do I have to add to my inspiration stuff?
24.
24.
18 out of
You can't tell what this is, but you know that it is an immensely old piece of magical device. It is. You also know this is not the entire device, whatever the fuck it is. Like, this seems more like a point of access, if anything. And you know it's probably also so powerful that it, because you see it's connected to the structure you're in. And the structure you're in, as you already gathered, is completely made out of pale stone. So whatever this is, it is very fucking powerful. And it is some form of transmutation, you can tell. You are not sure what.
Perfect. I will wait until we leave to discuss
These
this.
fights is creepy and ominous.
Of course.
That's
But,
it. Very cool.
But yeah, you see, Garen basically gives you that setup, and he's like, "We're training up the troops right now as well. We've conscripted more troops. They're being trained, but again, beyond our older guard, who are mostly all field officers, we've stationed at Fort Leo. Most of our troops here, they haven't really seen much of battle as it is. They are extremely well trained, but they're only those in the older guard that know what the Onrush was like here. And anyone older is even more of a rarity in these parts. But I can assure you that most of the troops will follow command, even if they feel confused or what have you. I don't believe that all of them are truly ready for what is to come, should the worst happen. That is where we will have to turn to forces like yours that might serve as a unifying front for these troops. But yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I am gonna say as a player, I'm not pursing that, so I might ask you things later. I'm just gonna say this now.
You'll just kind of.
I will also say it's very funny that we're level what 6, 7, and like we're already seeing like yes, you are a powerful force, and like there's more. Out
You
there.
are a group of
That's a
30
lot.
adventurers is terrifying.
I mean,
7
fair
into
enough,
30 is
okay.
210.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking the Onrush, we were like level what 12, and then yeah, okay. Anyway.
But they're not treating us like legendary heroes of the Onrush. We're just people who are doing really good.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that's
okay.
all, like he kind of like informs you of that and like tells you like, right, we'll prepare provisions and transportation up north, and while you are traveling north, you can also help the forces with one more favor. We can load up a couple extra wagons with more supplies for the troops. Since you're heading up north with about 20, 30 people, you could also help transport those. It's mostly just foods, weapons, potions, what have you, different medical provisions. It'll save us the trouble of prepping up an entire caravan.
Yeah, we can do that. I do have actually one question for Lionsgate itself. Are there any, I guess, escape routes for civilians? Like, should something happen, should we know if at that point we're here?
You see, he looks at you with like a bit of a like grimmer expression. There are methods of escape, yes, through the mountains and whatnot, but considering how populated Lionsgate is, I would not like to rely on that option. That will lead to more casualties than anything else. Besides, if Lionsgate falls, every township and holding south of here falls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll take the...
Not as much as there is no escape route, it's more like there is nowhere to go to.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Lastly, the Archmages left me with a couple of things. Well, they advised me on a few things in the waltz we had. Since I don't get to go to the front lines, figured might as well you have them. I'm gonna roll a luck check for Gadrin.
Oh no! No!
You see, he goes over to like that scroll case. He opens it up, kind of like looks through it. He pulls out a spell scroll, and he hands it to you. We've had this in the vault for a long time, and I'm sure my ancestors would get pissed at me if I used it for a siege, but if it keeps the people safe, I'll take it. And he hands you a scroll of gate.
Okay.
That is a 9th level spell.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still
Use at
worried
your
about the luck
discretion.
check. I'm still worried about I'm more worried about the luck check that you rolled.
Use at your discretion.
Yeah. Devana will. I mean, I think can Jen make copies, or how does that work?
Jen can't make copies of things above the spell level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So eventually I'll be able to.
Yeah, they'll hold on to it, and they're like, thank you for trusting me with this, or us.
Mr. Shove, use it. You might know how to use it better than I do. Never really been one for too much magic myself. Oh, and lastly, of course, for the local forces, since we're spread thin, I'm also working with the paladins of Ludarius, Storm, and Helm. They aren't too many in number, but they are highly skilled individuals. About 200 or 300 of them are in the city in total. So they are prepping as well. Their leaders of their knightly orders are working in tandem with my forces, and since we're dealing with demons and whatnot, I imagine a couple hundred paladins could go a long way.
Sorry, I think in their head, Devana is just thinking of Nedra, and like, I think they're like, oh my god, what the fuck are we brought her into? But they'll just be like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
After that, you're excused out, essentially.
And I immediately goes to fight Nedra.
Yeah, you find Nedra. You know, see, she's fine. She's getting used to the room. She would tell you, like, oh, this kind of looks like the champions room I had back at the fine day.
It's a bit familiar then.
Yeah,
Um,
the bed's
Um,
about the same size.
That's good. Nedra, I need you to stay close to us, or at least one of us, and not talk to people you don't know.
I
Not too much.
I already do that.
I know, but how should I put this? Let's just say that there are a lot of people here who will not understand that you are a very sweet girl and will just get the wrongest impression of you. And I don't want anyone to cause any trouble. You're not causing any trouble. It would be them causing trouble.
If they cause trouble, I can punch them.
No, don't do that. Actually, don't do that. And you see, like, the van is like torn because they're like, on one hand, they do want to like explain to her properly, but at the same time, they don't want to upset her or worry about upsetting her. But we'll go. Just promise me that you don't punch anyone and you stay close, even more so than you did
Preparing to
before.
a battle.
Well, in a battle you can punch people, but I mean, yeah, I mean here, and promise me that because we're going to go in a battle with a lot more like demons and such, and those creatures that were at the temple. Promise me if you start hearing more voices, you can find me immediately, and don't listen to them. Okay. Okay. Very proud of you. You're doing well.
I mean, mostly if anything's too dangerous, Miss Eglet was usually around me as well.
Yeah, Glyph's taking good care. So that's good. Yeah. All right.
And like nods, and you guys, gets
Yeah.
evening time. It's cold, so you also like go to bed sooner. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
That's a good question. 12.
Is that
I
a
hated my.
question only for Devana?
Yes.
We're sharing a room. Yeah. I mean, I've got passive insight of 15, but I don't know if that's because I know
Passive
that
perception
that's
was 12.
12.
Okay, roll me a perception.
Okay. It's not great. That's lower. It's a 7.
Good.
My luck right now on this one. No, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
All get fanciful treatment. A big feast is like held like in the evening before you guys crash. All kinds of food and drink and everything's being had. You have the Lionsgate Red, like local wine essentially. You have
wine, sprout and wine. No,
that's the blood of grapes. You
blood of grapes. Oh no! As soon as that is mentioned, Sprout is looking greener and is sitting by a plant.
not too many of those around here. It's too cold.
It's like one of those, probably like one of those plotted, like in a pot sort of thing.
Ah, you are in again nobility home, so
yeah, and I'm imagining there's like a few pots.
yeah.
He's sitting by a pot and he's looking very green.
But yeah, beyond that, everyone's having a good time eating hot food. You meet more of the family as well. By the way, you see this kind of very much more like older, dignified looking noble lady who you learn is Marianne Cherkoba, who is the lady of the house. And you would also meet a pretty young boy, like 13, 14 years old, who is Leonard Cherkoba, who's just very fucking excited to meet adventurers and is constantly hounding random NPCs, asking them questions and stuff like that.
I think that
Uh,
since it's like this is the best moment before everyone goes to bed, I think it's also the time that Sprout would hand out flower crowns because like Sprout forgot.
hell yeah.
It's like, okay, we're not gonna live, so here.
You also see Gedrin kind of clicks his tongue and just goes, "Where is that damned boy? Apologies. I was hoping you, well, my entire family comes and meets the people helping us, but it seems my second son, Vladislav, is not here."
Name.
I'll
Vlad
spell
is
it.
What's his name?
I'll spell it.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a
Hang on, hang
European
on.
soup.
Everyone
It
else has
sounded
got
like
like
Achos.
perfectly normal names.
Oh,
and
yeah,
your
that's what I was
second son
thinking.
has
No.
big villain energy name.
To
That
give
is-
No.
energy on the name, this was the name of one of my players' first PC in my home game.
Oh,
Wow. No, it sounds like how people sound when they try and pronounce hagelslag with your chocolate sprinkles. So
No,
it
see,
sounds like one of those
for
very
more
forced.
lore, he spent so much of like chapter 1 of this campaign just being called Vlad, and when he was finally asked what his actual name is, he's Vladislav. I'm like, huh?
oh my god.
I feel like it's one of those fucking names you would hear people who never heard a Slavic name before kind of write down, and it's like
Name by J.K. Rowling.
But
Yes.
it's one of those names I would associate with like a
Yeah.
very heavy like Russian accent sort of thing of like, oh yes, I drink
you're gonna
vodka for
love it
breakfast
when,
and I
if and when I get to talk as him, you'll love it because I'm just gonna sound like how my friend voiced the character. But yeah,
Oh
scared.
no.
Wait, is this the person? Never mind.
don't worry about it. But yeah, you see, he's a little like annoyed that one of his sons didn't come meet the guests essentially, and he just like kind of like looks at you all like, "Apologies. Hopefully you meet him on your way back. Good news, perhaps."
It's all right. Maybe he has a good book to read.
Oh, I wish he could read.
He cannot read?
Oh, he can. I mean, we taught him. He suddenly doesn't make it seem like it. He's always busy running off doing things out in the city. Rarely has time to, help out. Like his brother or sister.
Maybe he is helping out in his own way.
How old would he be?
Oh, he's 18.
Maybe he's helping out in his own way.
Nah, he fucking.
Mm.
Jen!
I love that my headset cut out the moment you started talking, so I did not hear what you said.
Jen was just
Wait,
like,
what
nah,
the-
he fucking.
Oh, this was in character?
That was in character.
Oh.
That was in character. No.
That was in character.
You also see every now and then Dagon's food keeps disappearing because Gentle keeps mage handing it away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the problem?
Yeah, what's their fucking deal?
Everyone has beef with this man, I swear to God.
It's
And
fine.
To be
Ivana will
fair,
share the
this
That's
man-
not right. He
see-
has pork with him.
you see
Wait,
eventually.
wait. You know what that means, right? You know what pork is?
I
You
know
know
what I
porking is-
said.
Okay. Moratorium on this conversation. You see his food's disappearing. Eventually he notices, and you see he just kind of looks over to Gentle and like just smiles and like goes back to eating different food.
Next time I see it happen, I cast counterspell.
But yeah, you guys see that kind of like energy around the table. Like people are upping their, enjoyment right now because they all know where they're headed. So that happens. And you see, Kija doesn't really eat, so he just spends the entire banquet time just like patrolling around, keeping an eye on things. And every now and then he comes back to Divana and very like gets his face real close to like your face while you're eating, and just goes, "The perimeter is secure."
Thank you, Kija. You don't have to check. Oh, we're okay for now. But thank you.
Noted. Not checking now. Sits
Take,
down.
yeah, please rest.
Horsey.
And eventually, yeah, the evening kind of dies down. You guys go get your rests. Divana, when you wake up,
Oh no.
you see Nedra looks a little like tired.
Hmm.
Like not like exhausted or anything, just like a little like, off in the morning kind of a energy.
Yeah, Ivana will look at her and like, are you okay, Nedra? You look tired.
I'm fine, I think.
You think?
Mm,
Did you not sleep?
I think I had a weird dream.
About what?
I don't remember.
That's
But
the
when I
first
woke up,
time?
this happened, and like she shows a pillow, and you see it just has like a char mark on the side.
Oof.
Oh, is it like a face imprint or something, or what is it?
Is it like how she drools in her sleep, but the drool
Drools in
is
nature.
lava?
Wait, what was it?
Nature.
The water? Nature.
Yeah.
14. Okay.
14.
Yeah.
You can't tell exactly what it is. It just looks like just like it just char across, like it's like been wiped almost, because she probably wiped it in her sleep, but you don't know what it was like.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Another thing
Yeah.
you notice, I would say, you kind of like, what the fuck, and you're like looking around. You see your window of your like bedroom here. It's closed. It's still closed from the inside. On the windowsill, you see there is a single black feather.
Oh. Divana will try and pick it up.
Open the window, you pick it up, you have it.
Do I recognize this from having been around Jasper as a matron of ravens kind of thing?
You would remember that, yeah. That's what did. Yeah.
I think Divana's going to pocket that for now and take it over to Rish later. But more so because they would try and reach out, but they know that's probably pointless, so they're going to give it to someone who might have a chance. I will say Divana does remember having brought Nedra obviously to the temple back when, and also is aware that maybe this feather is like, I don't know, they're constantly currently alert about, or like on edge about like any kind of scrying on any of them, specifically themselves and Nedra.
Yeah.
And they will just look at Nedra and go like, is this the first time you've had something like this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember it, so I don't know if I forgot.
Were you having any pain?
I don't think so. She kind of like checks herself. I don't think I'm hurt. I think it was just a weird dream.
Okay, well, do you want to sleep a little more?
No. You see, she actually like is like, I don't. I want to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, God. I think Ivana would just come sit next to her on the bed and he's like, "Are you scared?"
No.
Okay, that's good. Just tired.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Can we fight?
I mean, We can try. Maybe not here, but if you want. Or I can ask Eggless, but I don't know if you specifically want to fight me.
I mean, I always fight Mr. Egler. I want to fight you.
Okay, I think you'll beat me, though.
I can?
I think you might.
She just gets so
The-
excited.
Divana's absolutely planning on letting her win. Also because they feel like she will win regardless. Yeah, they will take her hand and go like, okay, we'll have breakfast first. I am going to stop by and talk to Riz for a bit. And then we'll have a little fight.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take her to have breakfast,
She-
but we'll yeah.
Yeah, she's doing warm ups on the way.
Yeah, and they'll go quickly by Riz. Maybe also, I get the other clerics. I guess
Yeah.
maybe not Frida. Maybe I don't. Oh,
Okay.
actually, no. Let me actually tell you how. I mean, I get the Matron of Ravens probably dislikes Vecca, but I don't know about the other way around.
The death gods are antagonistic to a certain degree. All of their followers don't necessarily have to be, like
Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll include all the clerics also, like
Ziakazel, Riz, Frida.
yeah, also I guess Sprout if he wants to as well. I don't know how much he would know about this, but would gather and like essentially explain sort of what happened. Would I guess like would we have had over the weeks informed the rest of the party about Nedra? Is another question I'm asking to the whole group.
Do you bring the pillow?
I don't. Was it like just like something you could wipe off?
Yeah, it just got wiped off.
Yeah, I think they'll leave the pillow. They'll explain what was on the pillow, and anyone who wants to can have a look, I guess.
I want
Um,
to take a look if possible,
Same.
because I do have a +4 in
Yeah,
nature
yeah,
because
they'll-
of
I have plus
It's all-
two. I
it's
would
all the-
also
it's all
like
the-
to nature.
yeah, it's all the clerics and the main in the PCs that they've gathered to like talk
You see,
about
if you're
this.
explaining this to everyone, though, like all the party,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess the whole party actually. That's a good point. Everyone should know about this.
in which case Ashlyn would also offer to check the pillow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they'll I feel like over the course of weeks they would have like we've consented to other PCs explain like Nedra's kind of deal to people and explain that they are hell-bent on keeping her safe. So would inform everyone about what has happened and show the feather and everything. And get everyone's minds
good.
together on this.
Holy shit. Hold on.
Yep.
That is a 28 for Frida.
Jesus.
Wow.
I rolled bad.
I
Also,
got a
10
nat
10
20.
I'm trying to think, wasn't there one NPC who would
But what are you
rather
rolling
be-
for?
So I want to check the pillow.
There's no roll for that.
No,
I thought nature. I thought you said nature.
I thought we
I
did
know.
nature.
That was when the char was there, then got wiped off.
Aww,
Aww.
that's bad.
Yeah, we both wanted to roll nature.
Yeah, I wanted to roll
I wanted
nature
to
to
roll
actually use it.
nature.
I felt that, yeah.
There was
Where's my
nothing
nature
there.
at?
What are you rolling for?
Nature.
Okay, you roll nature. It's a pillow. Nat 20, it's a pillow.
I
Thank
rolled
you. Wow,
11.
I'm so happy now.
It's still a
I know
pillow.
exactly the type of fucking bird now in that pillow. Oh.
You know the name of the goose whose feathers
Yeah,
were
I
used
know the name of
to
the
make the pillow.
goose. His name was Mr. Goose, so now he's a pillow.
You see, Frida looks at the feather for a second, kind of just moves her hand closer to it and stops and goes, "Where did you say you got that?"
The feather was on, I guess, like the windowsill outside. I don't know if I brought it in.
Oh, it's fine if you brought it in. Question.
Hmm.
Do you know of anyone in service to the Matron of Ravens?
I mean, I do. My best friend Jasper, but he's left for now. He's on a journey. He did say he would come back at some point. I've received a letter from him, but I don't know if he sent this or not. I'm just a little wary.
It is wrapped in a lot of celestial energy. I imagine it's from a cloak of at least one of the followers.
Did we
And
know if he had such a cloak above table? No, right? We didn't.
Jasper, I think, did.
I had
Did?
the mantle of the
He had the mantle of the Raven
yeah.
Queen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm also thinking I also know someone else, maybe. But yeah. But Devana doesn't know that. But
You,
Devana's
you
like,
see,
yeah.
she just goes, well, if they are a friend, they would have perhaps been able to talk more. Either they were in a hurry or it's someone else. Either way,
Yeah.
that feather on a windowsill is it is somewhat of a tradition or a ritual that practitioners of the Raven Queen do. It is a way to leave a sign for other worshippers of the Raven Queen to come into contact, keep an eye, protect even.
I mean,
if you found it on a windowsill, I would advise you to put it back there if you're staying here, or I suppose keep it on you if you're going to be moving.
I'm wondering, Jasper and I used to share a room a lot, if this person's not informed about the fact that he's not with the party at the moment. But it just feels odd because I'm not a follower of hers, and neither is Nedra as far as I'm aware.
Then it might be this friend of yours. They might be contacting other people of their faith to just keep an eye out, perhaps, or call for aid, considering they might have heard what we're about to do. In which case, I would say keep the feather on you.
Okay.
And if you ever rest anywhere indoors, put it back up on the windowsill.
I am actually going to. I have a scroll of sending. I might might as well just, if Mike wants to. I don't know how far Mike is. I might as well. I'm trying to look at
Chan's gonna have to message me.
Do you guys sending?
Yeah, I have 2 scrolls of sending. I will
Okay.
I will use one of them to contact Jasper.
Roll me a D100.
What is it with this? Hold on, I need to find the D100. That's a 7. I guess. Depending on how we run our discussion again.
What's your message?
Oh god, I forgot to count. The one would be just Jasper, we found a raven feather outside mine in Nedra's room. We're worried. Was this you? Please let us know. I don't know how many words that was, but that feels within 25.
That was 19.
Oh, if there's 19, then I'll
Wait,
was it?
It was either 19 or 24. I lost hand count.
I'll save
at
it,
some
it's
point.
fine.
It was one of the two.
You do get a reply. Now, if this reply feels wrong, Mike, let me know. Was a friend of mine. Be safe. Help is coming.
Okay. Devana will relay that message, and we'll keep the feather on them.
All right.
Okay. I think it's at least put them at ease that it's not something malicious. So
Just so there were words to spare. Jasper would have also added "miss you and love you."
That was the thing where I asked if there was words left because that's what I was gonna do.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right.
Well, if only someone who actually knew maths counted.
It's fine.
Upon the morning, you have breakfast. Vlad is again not here. And you guys have your meals. Gadrin informs you of where the wagons are, what all is being loaded on the, tells you how many swords, bows, etc., all of that. Once that is all taken care of, He greets you outside of his castle. Right. You're doing this fair city a great service. I pray for your safe return and good news, of course. And perhaps then the feast we have will be far grander, with even more of an occasion. And even for you just attempting this, I am forever in your debt. And he kind of does like a very like curt, still like, not like looking to like bow in front of his like soldiers, like does like a curt like half bow, like best of luck. And you guys load up and start marching your way up. Immediately as this fucking big gate like opens up, you see a blizzard hit you. Because of the shape of the mountains and this giant wall on this side and the other side having another wall, this is a wind tunnel.
This is fine.
And
Oof! Ow!
just slamming you in the face. You are in wagons, but it's getting cold rapidly, even
I
with the
feel
cold.
it.
Oh
Ow.
no!
And you see, as you start
This is not good
making
at
your
all.
way out,
Keep is smiling.
I need everyone to give me a Constitution save. Thief with advantage.
Let's go.
I'm fucked.
Eglet is
Okay.
immune.
I don't have to. I don't have
So
to.
glad I'm
And-
there.
Yes.
I think I should. I'm assuming I
You're in
understand.
winter, yes? So yes, you also get advantage.
Cool. And also, should I be rolling my d10 for my vulnerabilities first?
Yes, please roll that now.
Yeah.
Whatever you roll
Because-
right now, we'll count that at the end of the 2-day march, essentially.
Thank
I
you so
won't
much.
have disadvantage,
Oh, okay. Because
right?
I just went like if this is cold, then my d10 like will the
Oh,
vulnerability.
yes, actually do that. Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Do that.
God damn it! I have so many fucking things going on with estrogen at this point. It's just every time I want to do something, there's this. That's a 1.
Okay. A 1 on the. Wait. Hold on.
I rolled a 1
I
and
thought I had advantage to con. It just says to maintain your concentration. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, acid. 1 is acid.
Oh, that's fine. I can work with that.
Okay. Did anyone here get under a
Fuck did I click?
14?
Yeah, I got a 4.
Got a 15.
And that's a 19 on the save.
Okay. Both of you guys are having a rough time of the winter, which is funny that it's the two of you, but
The plant doesn't like the cold.
both of
Who would
you
have thought?
take
I'm
1
so
level of
hard.
exhaustion.
Oh
Wonderful.
no! Shit! How did I apply exhaustion again?
It'll be under conditions.
Yeah, on your sheet.
Both you take 1 level of exhaustion
Yes.
as you keep on moving.
Hey, it's not doing anything to my sheet though.
What do you mean?
I mean,
I
I
applied the
applied it.
condition, but
1
nothing
exhaustion
came.
means disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, I thought it would tell me all the disadvantage or whatever. Okay, cool.
You have to open it to like read it. We're using legacy, right? So it'll be
Yeah,
further
no, I
down.
know what it means, but I thought it would change. Sorry, I'm used to Foundry and Pathfinder.
Valid. But yeah, so disadvantage on ability checks. You will maintain this now going into
Oh
fourth
my
year,
god, I'm
'cause
slower
this
by
means-
5 feet. Fuck.
No, you only have 1 level of exhaustion.
Isn't that something that you get? Isn't it
No,
speed
look at the
reduced?
legacy rule, not the.
Oh.
The legacy rule is only just the disadvantage.
Is it legacy? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay,
You-
found it.
But yeah, this basically means you guys aren't able to rest.
No,
very
it still
well in
says
this
that you
cold.
have minus 5 feet to speed.
No, ignore
No?
that. It's the text right below that. It's just the.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm blind. My bad.
Yeah. You
bad.
both aren't able to rest well, therefore your long rest on the day of getting there does not recover the exhaustion debuffs.
Oh no.
That's why it's a good thing you guys got all your shit covered at Lionsgate. Otherwise, that stuff wouldn't have been healing either. Yes,
You say they're not able to rest very well on the journey.
correct.
even if I were to use Learmon's tiny hut and give them a uncold night's sleep.
Ooh.
I will say you'll help them rest then, and I'll let them try to roll again, because then on the day they'll again get hit by the cold. So both
Yes.
of you roll me a Constitution save. You're gonna start with one less spell slot.
I rolled the exact same number again. This is just a fucking fool.
You-
I can cast it as a ritual, Tan. I don't
Oh
use a
wait, you
spell
have
slot
yeah,
for
you have
that.
ritual. Yeah. I forgot wizards.
I
Oh,
rolled
changing
a nat
me.
It's
1.
wizards.
Wait, Nat, hold on.
Wizards.
Hold on.
Oh, I may have just hindered you. I'm sorry.
Okay, Sprout. You get the Leopold's hut for like the rest, and you're like, oh, okay, this is nice and toasty, good. And then the next day, you literally get hit with the brittle cold again, and the warm to cold fucks you up even more. You're gonna have 2 levels of exhaustion going into
Ay,
this.
ay, ay.
My
Do
speed
we-
is halved.
Do we not have
Yep.
any clerics who can fix that or something?
Oh,
No one has
shit.
greater restoration, no. You
I
guys are not
have
that
greater
level.
restoration, I think. Because
Nope,
I would have
you need
applied
level
it on
9,
myself.
guys.
Yeah.
You
What
aren't the level
also?
yet.
What do any of my potions do? Because you've still not told me. I mean, I have some potions. I have like Ember Leaf. I mean, Fire Resist, obviously not, and Healing Potion, Healing Bolts, but I know what Ember Leaf does. Oh, that's for the fire. Right?
Yeah, Ember Leaf is fire resist.
Okay. Then I don't have anything.
I did tell you what the potions are. What the fuck?
Sprout is
No.
looking kind of wilted.
Through this arduous journey, you see a couple
Sprout
of
is
your other
just sitting in the
NPCs.
corner, kind of like, hey.
Couple of your other
me.
NPCs are not dealing well with this either. Like you'd see like Hike and Pike not built for this cold. They are not having a good time. Tristan somewhat fine. Will is fine. Onslow is okay. Zelstein is okay. Ziaka is not fine. She is bundled up
Oh
as
no.
she
Yeah,
can.
because she's a fucking
no, she's a
snake
snake.
person.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh.
Risf is also cold and tired.
No, it doesn't.
Micha is fine. Akira is fine. Gentle is fine. Charlotte is fine. Ashley is fine. Jillian is fine. Frank
Is there a way
is
to help
okay.
in any way? Can I make like a
Some
fire
people,
or whatever?
you see, some people have their own methods of staying warm. It's what's helping. Like Ashlyn clearly seems to keep like constantly like just touching like the hilt of a sword and like letting go, and you see steam coming off of it.
Okay.
Hey man, fire hot.
Fire hot.
Relief is not exhausted, but is very uncomfortable. He has never left a tropical locale before.
Oh no!
Oh, he's also a lizard, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bill is
Asshole.
okay. Frida doesn't care. Doc is fine. Uh,
I love Frida doesn't care. It's so funny.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
because Frida has a very bullshit ability. That's why she doesn't care.
No, but it's just funny. It matches her attitude. She's great.
Yes. And then at the end of
No.
this trail, after the 2 days, firstly, for bookkeeping reasons, I'll let you know it is the 2nd of the 11th month.
Yes, I was gonna.
We're so close.
What? Wait, to what?
Anyway, you see
Oh,
in front
okay.
of you a
Okay.
wall. You see the approaching fort. Behind that, you see another like kind of like a keep of the fort within it. Past that, you see immensity. You see a wall covering end to end of the mountainside, going 600 feet up high, covered in like these glowing runic arcane patterns, bits of ice and frost building on parts of it. You see even from the distance scaffolding and stuff built along the side of it. And as you get closer, you see from this like much smaller wall in comparison, a bunch of guys like look down and go, "Halt! Who goes there?"
We're the heirs of Tresender, sent by. I don't know what his first name is actually spelled like. Gadrick.
Kedrin.
Your Chirkova? Gadrin Charkova. That came out very smooth for Devana.
Edrin Jerkova.
Right. You have supplies?
We do, yeah.
Open it up, supplies are here, open the gates. And like again, gate is raised, and you guys start to move in, immediately hit by just a crowd. You see essentially, like, I'll have to paint a bit of a picture here. So basically, there is the wall you just cross through. Then there is like this kind of rectangular, squarish compound like area where you just see like little workshops of blacksmiths, medic centers, troops moving in and out, running around. Mostly, you see like on like this level, you see a lot of imperial troops here at the moment. Running around like with like rifles and stuff. In the center of this compound is this giant like fortress of its own. Like you see this keep with its own like set of walls and parapets. You see like trebuchets set up on each corner of it. You see guards, archers patrolling the sides. You see riflemen on watch on higher ground. Above that, you see a big roost that has been set up for the lion drakes here. And you see like dozens of them constantly just circling above you with their knights on them. And you see in front of you, of course, the roaring bastion, where you see this enormous fucking wall. You see the wall has been clearly very well maintained. It's also extremely like wide. So you can see there's like windows and like portholes and stuff alongside a bunch of the wall. And you see people inside inside the wall, like, you know, moving around on patrol. You see some of them are like resting there. That's also like barracks. And the gateway itself is this long tunnel which has its own like set of like double metal doors, and there's like a big tunnel way through it, and there's arcane wards all around it. You see a couple of mages standing there maintaining like the runes and like recarving them and stuff like that. You see there's doorways carved onto the bottom end of the wall here, where you see people just kind of step towards it, blue light flashes, and they appear a couple dozen feet above, coming out of a different door. Then they walk through a different one, they go to a different section of the wall, and that's how they're quickly moving to the top of the wall. Again, it's 600 feet high. So you see eventually, like, you take up portals, you get to a higher level, and then people with heavier stuff or bigger stuff push it onto like an elevator shaft up there, and then that elevator is pulled to the top. You can't see the top from it. It's way too high. You also see alongside the entire side of the mountainscape a bit of like a almost semi-metallic canopy that's kind of been built to stop from avalanches, rock slides, and aerial attacks, essentially. Like a bit of a half canopied roof. Bless you. And so you basically catch all of the enormity of all of this. You see hundreds, if not thousands, of people around here. And past the tunnelway, you see, you can't like get a good look from here, but hundreds of tents in like an open field beyond the northern wall. But yeah, you catch all of that, and one of the naval troops kind of like walks up, kind of bundled up in a couple of jackets, looks like a human. Hello. You have all the supplies, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
And we were sent to help as well.
Lovely. Boys, get the supplies. And you see a bunch of people just like run up to the wagon, start like taking stuff off. Like,
Sorry, my brain went back to boys. Get the coat from thingy.
You see they start taking like the barrels of food and stuff off. Like they're like start distributing it to each other, and they go, well, if the big sent you, I think you should go into the keep and talk to the commander, the captain.
Yeah, sure. Sir, what's your name?
Shit, I have his name. Hold on. He's on a different page. I should have pulled it up. Hey.
Smarts.
What you say?
What?
What you say to me?
What? Huh? What?
I just asked for his name.
Oh.
No.
You're imagining things.
My name
Oh
is
shit, he's
Jeff
hallucinating.
Ed
My name's
Barrett.
Jeff.
Was he Kaiser Soze?
My name's Jeff.
My name is Vlad D.
That is slack.
One thing, James.
Well done. Name's Hugo. I'm one of the sergeants around here.
Actually, wasn't he Kiwi a minute ago?
No, he wasn't a Kiwi.
I
was-
heard Dick Van Dyke and then I heard Ozzy.
Human.
Yeah, Aussie
Wasn't
was the
he-
closer one.
Oh, he was Kiwi.
Oh.
It was full Kiwi.
Which and to be honest, Dick Van Dyke's Cockney is just Aussie anyway, so that tracks.
Dick Van Dyke's what?
Cockney.
Oh.
Cockney accent.
Also, his last name is not correct, but anyway. Yes.
Hey.
And
Ah,
I was like,
Yeah,
nice
he
to
looks
meet
at
you.
you
My
then.
name's Stevana.
nice to meet you.
Well, I mean, anyone's near them will introduce them, but it's probably not going to go through everyone. But
There's
we'll go
quite a
like,
lot of people, actually. I
yeah,
think it's best if you just follow me.
yeah, sure.
I'll take you to the captain.
What's the captain's name?
It's,
Rhythm?
Captain. No, that's the commander around here. He's up there on the big wall. The captain's from the Empire, the Navy. That's Captain
Oh.
Wallowing.
Wallow?
Captain what?
Wallowing.
Wallowing?
Valor Wing.
Oh, I
Valor
was gonna say
Wing.
swallowing without the S.
Yeah. that's what
I heard
No.
wallowing. Yeah, no, I heard wallowing. Yeah, no, so I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Valor Wing.
I heard
Great.
Waller, not Wallow, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, this is.
I was close
Is,
enough.
And
Is
he
that
kind of
name I recognize, Tan, or not?
wrote me a history.
Just, man.
It's useless for me to roll a history at this point. I
th-
plus
like,
7, but
Civilization stuff, you just wouldn't know. Your DC is just like very different.
yeah, but there's
21 on
a
history.
chance I heard something
Yeah,
from like passing
yeah.
through, right? Because I do have a plus 7 in history. Maybe just maybe.
You are 21.
Yeah.
You would know that Wallowing is the name of a noble house. 40 years ago, it certainly was.
Oh.
You also know that that was an Asama noble house that did not come to help during the Onrush, much like all of the other Asama houses. Like they all said, fuck off, right? So, however, you remember hearing the name Wallowing despite that because there was a Wallowing that came to help regardless. Like the house didn't show up with an army, but this person did.
Cool.
I don't know if this is the same person or not, but yeah.
I'm gonna like nudge Devana a little. Shouldn't we go up to the big wall to talk to the big person? Isn't that what
I mean,
we were told to do?
you see Hugo turns around. I mean, that's all right, but I think first it'd be good to get a briefing from the captain of the keep. The
Okay.
wall's a busy place, and so's the commander. And scream at you if you don't know what you're doing up there.
Yeah, you have to kind of go up the chain of command in this kind of thing.
Well, there's and you see he's like walking with you, and he's just, well, that's a complicated bit. Commander Rhythm Cove is, the local commander here at Fort Leo, but Captain Wellwing is the commanding officer they sent from Zealous, so there's a bit of a back and forth between them, but Captain Wellwing seems like an all right chap. He's been quite compliant with all of the things that Rhythm Cove has been asking him.
So no conflict about jurisdiction then. It's just
Oh, not at all. The captain's been quite good. And like the doors open to the keep and you start walking in, you see the entire keep has also been refurbished essentially into like just like medical facilities, barracks, more housing, just like filling this place up with as many troops as they can. And he just like nods and goes, right, upstairs, yeah. And like he takes you upstairs, The doors are open already on like a upper floor. You see it's like a big, again, like a war room. Like there's a table set up. There's a bunch of like military officers here, like discussing stuff around a map. You see on the side, there's a couple of mages that are like just sitting there like in a meditative stance, like carving like circles around them. You see amidst them is this Asamar man. He looks, pretty like decently put together. Look, again, very much like Gedrin, like back home, like tired and whatnot. But he's just wearing like long like captain's coat. Is like wearing armor underneath that. Has what looks like a pretty well appointed sword at his side. He seems, from your understanding of Asama, he does seem pretty highborn. Like his hair is flaming. He has the halo. And every now and then in the right light, you catch like the glistening pair of wings. So he has two sets of wings. And you see as you're like kind of walking in, he kind of looks up like, who are all of you then? And we'll take a break there.
Oh,
Yay.
I was
Sweet.
just wondering.
We're going to take a break there. We'll be back in 15-ish, 20, the
20
usual
or so.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
and
amount of minutes.
everyone,
We'll
Take
say
a level.
15. It'll be 23.
Wait, what?
Take a what?
take a
My
level.
God.
Take a what?
Take a level?
Wait,
Take a
really?
level. Okay,
Level
you don't
8
want
right
it, it's
now?
fine.
No, we'll take
Let's
it.
go.
Oh, I do.
We're gonna take it.
Ability score.
Oh
Ability
god.
score increase.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh, Estrogen's about to have
Okay, great.
dexterity. Estrogen's about to have dexterity.
Okay, great.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay. I think
Let's
we're all
go.
there still open. Bye.
Yeah.
Until Steve
Bye.
takes it out.
Bye.
Hello, we are back.
Hi, back.
We had just entered Fort Leo and its keep and have come face to face with the captain of the Imperial Contingent Center, Ventus Swallowing. You see, he kind of like sees you all come in, like, right. Where all of you supposed to be?
We're the heirs of Tresender, sent by both Lieutenant
Gore,
Gore.
yeah.
Yes.
He mentioned you. Amazing. Well, considering what he says, we can use all the help we can get. So, thank you for coming all this way. The situation is, well, confusing, but clearly dire. Gablog, I'll fill us in. And you see as he's starting to like say that, you see Dagon kind of walks ahead of you.
Okay.
Looks over at this person and just goes, and just a little question, pray tell, why is a particular noble house of Fabric Hall helping out with Imperial efforts, much less leading the front lines? Especially a house like yours. I thought you died out.
Oh.
And you see Ventus looks,
What's his name? Sorry.
his name?
Yeah, I was wondering same.
You just said his name. That's why.
Ventus Vallowing.
Ventus. Got it. Thank you.
You see, he looks over and just goes, right, well, while that is true, I have been a member of the Imperial forces for quite some time myself. I do not know what you think you heard about our house, but yes, our house has misstepped in the past. But I am the current head of the house, and I have decided to help where I can. And you see Dagon just goes, so you're the head. What happened to the last one? Did he die? And you see Andrews goes, well, yes, my father did die and pass on some time ago. I'm sorry, how is this relevant, and who exactly are you to be asking me all of this?
Can I have an insight on Dagon?
Sure.
Please don't be family.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
15? He looks pissed.
Yeah, but Devon is trying to figure out why.
You don't know why, he just fucking blew up. On a 15, yeah. You see, he just goes, well, if you hold on. The previous head was your father, huh? And he's dead. Well, guess some good things did happen.
What?
Well, Ventus Vallowing.
What
Don't
the
know
fuck?
who exactly you are, but I thought for sure the house had met its rightful and fateful end. If it's still alive under your command, that is somewhat unfortunate.
What the
Given
fuck?
dalliances I've had with them, not exactly a fan of heroical nobility. And you see, Ventus just goes, well, sounds like you certainly knew my father, but I assure you, I'm here to help. And I was here to help even 40 years ago when the Onrush happened. I was there on that front line, even if my house chose not to be. And I've continued to try and live by that standard. And most of my house did die out, you're right. When, well, shortly before I was born, my house made more grievous errors and lost many more people. I recall once being told that my father had, exiled certain family members. And I had heard that they were somewhere up north 40 years ago. I was hoping to have found them in the Exodus, and then I feared that I had lost them. Though I believe, right now, I am getting an idea as to what's happened. What did you say your name was? Dagon Huxley. And you see he furrows his brow and goes, you mean like the Huxley orphanage at the Purgatory Plains? Right.
Oh my god.
And you see Dagon goes like, well, Lord Vallowing, it's good to see your house is still afloat, I suppose. And too bad you didn't find any family members up north. Because as I said, I believe all of the other Vallowings are dead.
I bet he fucking killed them or something.
Oh my god.
And
Is he? Wait.
you see he
Is
continues
he
and just
part of
goes,
the-
I have made sure not to be affiliated with that name anymore, and I continue to do that. And you see Ventus just goes, well, that is your choice to make, Dagon. But I will have you know, things at House Vallowing are quite different now. I am amending the wrongs of my father. And whether you feel that way or not, will always have a home at the Vallowing home, should you choose. Elder brother.
Ah! Oh!
I'm
Oh!
sorry, what?
Oh,
Wait,
knew
Mike, he had this
oh,
reference in the other game. Oh,
I
No,
knew
wait,
it.
wait, wait,
I
wait,
knew
wait,
it.
wait, wait.
The moment he started being like exiled and orphanage.
Oh
That
yeah,
moment it
same. Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
clicked. I was
No,
like,
See,
Wait,
damn.
I mean,
but
he did say a family member.
then he killed his own family? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know if he
know
did, but he
that.
might have. I feel like.
He might
Wait,
those
not
are
have.
all
Specified.
assumptions. None of this is canon.
No, no,
Oh
no.
my
But
God,
he did.
it's
He did say
Ivana's
extra family
No,
brother-in-law.
member.
no.
You see, they were just like, looks. Huh. Well, be that as it may, let's just say I have enough of a bad taste left in my mouth for the actions of the Wallowings, Lord.
Damn, Defana is gonna marry into royalty. What the fuck?
Hold on, that's not two
Nobility.
steps. No. Devana,
Damn.
no. Devana is hearing this, and they.
You see,
I mean, the
now
whole time-
went to, like, they gonna shift it from anger to a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I think like the
So
one
they had a
thing was.
kid after they got rid of one, huh? Oh, if one's a dud, try again. Fair enough. Huh. Well, fortunately for you, they raised you quite well and proper, didn't they? Anyway, we're to war zone. Let's focus on the war. And he just fucking steps, like, briskly steps away.
Yeah, Devana will, if he passes, if he walks away, will just reach out to like just put like a hand on his shoulder, but he can walk away if he wants.
Mhm.
More of a like, I'm here kind of comfort gesture.
I have
Also-
a question.
What's funny is, guys, you guys fucking met Ventus in the Onrush. He said he's looking for a family member.
You think I remember that?
I
You
remember.
met him
I
at
remember.
Onrush?
I knew that, but I didn't.
in the
It
Onrush.
didn't
in the Onrush.
click
I
that it
don't
would
remember
be
the
someone
fucking
from.
Onrush.
It didn't
Okay,
click that would be
you-
someone from us. I thought it was gonna be one of those things where, like, we're gonna meet another NPC down the line, not what we
My
already met.
question. My question is, how many more people are gonna find family members that they didn't know were alive?
Yeah.
Guess what? If a war happens and tears a continent apart for 40 years, people miss out on a lot of family.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Ah,
Yeah.
a lead.
Wow.
You see, Ventus also looks a little like confused, and then he's like, right. Apologies. He is correct. We do have a task at hand, which we need to focus on. I'm sure you didn't get too much news from Lord Chargoba on the way. We haven't really had the time to be able to send more runners. But let me give you a lay of the land, so to speak. Currently, I need to roll. Hold on. Okay.
Wait, sorry, what? I couldn't hear. What?
No,
What?
I think Chan's making a roll.
I'm just rolling.
Oh, sorry, I didn't process that.
Okay. Currently, we have 8,000 Chargoba elite soldiers stationed here. And I myself brought a contingent of 5,000 Imperial troops. Zealous was not being compliant. Well, the Fort Courage was not being compliant. So most of these are mixed in with my own personal forces as well as conscripted troops I brought from Northern Zealous. They are not very well tested in battle, but they are here and willing. And beyond that, we have 850 mages, Imperial. Most of them are basic level mages. We have about 50 adept mages out of those 850. And along that, we have 3 archmages. One of them is back at Lionsgate, and the other 2 are here. And you see kind of gestures to what looks like a kind of older gnome man along with a elven dude. And you see the
Is
gnome
it a
kind of
gnome?
Old no man, elven dude.
you don't recognize this person.
I know, but
Yeah. you see he's like, Gerald Olma. Pleasure to meet you. And you see He kind of like just Ventus nods at that and continues. Right, so we have them stationed out with the others. We also have a regiment of 400 Lion Drake riders here as our aerial forces. Beyond that, we have. Hold on. We've also set up siege weaponry here, the outer wall. So we have the Roaring Bastion as the main wall, and then we have another wall beyond that at the edge of the ravine, which the land between serves as the staging ground for the army. The outer wall is equipped with its own siege weaponry, which is 25 trebuchet, 40 ballista, 30 cannons. The Roaring Bastion is being outfitted with 60 trebuchet, 60 cannons, 15 ballista, as well as their own inventions here. These ice and wood spike pillars that they drop down from the top of the wall to crush enemies. They have oil cauldrons on the lower levels of the walls. The gate has been reinforced twice over with glyphs of warding around the gate. In case the gate is breached, the glyphs of warding will activate an explosion and cause a cave-in in the tunnel, sealing the gate. And similar things have been prepped alongside the edges of the mountain, just in case. Those are logistical forces. Now, to run us through the actual command, okay, I need you guys to come to the map. I'm going to open like just a basic grid so you guys can see the situation.
Where?
The above VTT.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do we have that
If I
installed?
open Twitch, will I see it?
You should.
Okay, then I'm gonna open Twitch.
Otherwise, I will screenshot.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on.
okay.
Let me just. The last grid we used on above VTT was refurb.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
That's wild.
you guys see this?
Not yet. It's loading. Oh yeah, now it is.
Okay. So he explains that this here. Wait, I said draw. Draw. I said. Yeah, there we go.
It's not on the Twitch.
He said, this here is the northern wall. This is the big wall you guys saw. And then along the sides,
The map isn't on the.
I will screenshot for you.
oh, Steve has to change overlays.
All I'm
Oh.
seeing is a
Okay,
grid
okay.
with content not viewable in your region on my screen.
That's hilarious.
Is your map 18 plus to the UK 18 plus verification rules?
Yes.
This is one of the like inbuilt maps. It's a grid. But yeah, so it shows you this wall, and then the sides along here, like basically like all of this here is mountain. Like this is the edge of the mountain beyond the northern wall here, where the snow like starts cascading away again, and it's like turning back to like regular wilderness. There's also walls on the inside of the keep here, and then all the way at the tippy top, you have the smaller wall, like the semi-palisade / stonework wall. And he explains that like the Roaring Bastion, it has those things equipped on it. Outside all of this land here is the staging ground with all of the forces currently housed. Half the forces are housed inside the wall itself. The other half is out here right now, just prepping and whatnot. Now, all of this mountainside has tunnels carved along it
Right.
that feed out into the side of the mountains inside of the fortress itself, where they send troops, they send cannons, stuff like that through those to the outer walls. And the plan is very simple. If this wall is breached, the forces will fall back to the big wall, and all of the forces within the tunnel ways here will start firing into the staging grounds. and they create like a 3-front kind of like bottleneck where they just like make a killing flow here. That is the base strat they have right now. At which point, obviously, like whatever forces are here will have to make a retreat. They might lose some numbers in that. So a rear guard is important. The Lion Drakes will help with that. That is the basic mode of operation. The whole point is if this wall goes, it's fucked. So assuming a big attack comes and this wall does break, holding the attack here is step 2. Holding it here is obviously just ideal. But in case that happens, step 2 is create this as your home field controlled battlefield where you can constantly have troops being supplied with ammunitions and stuff and just firing off. I will recap for it later, don't worry. But yeah, there's just a basic understanding. Now, he explains all of this to you. Beyond that, he looks at you and says, now, if there's anything you wish to suggest we make amendments for deployment, Lieutenant Gore said to defer to you as well. We'll have to, of course, discuss with Commander Ridham up on the wall. He's a little bit more stern, but he'll understand given the situation. But yes.
Will refer at literally anyone who has any kind of, so that would be up to Jen, but also Will and like literally anyone who has any kind of battle experience, because they don't.
I really struggled to follow what was being said because of not having the map. I was just seeing a blue screen move around.
Okay.
Can I explain?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck that shit. Okay.
Can I explain followed by okay, fuck that shit?
I was looking for colorful markers.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're drawing it. I see.
Screw me for wanting to like make it immersive.
I appreciate this so much.
Oh, they're drawing it like on
couldn't see
paper.
it. Okay. This is the big
I
wall.
can't see it.
Why?
This is the big wall.
Because
this is where this is
quality.
Hang on. The camera quality is a bit low, so it's like
No, it
half
focuses. When you bring it close, it focuses.
Okay. Hold on.
Video reduces other people's quality. I
Yeah, now I can see. I can see. Yes.
Okay, I can kind of see.
This is the big wall. This is where we are. We see big wall first. This is a big wall. This is small wall. Mountains on either side. There are tunnels in these mountains where people can hidey hole and shoot into this thing. That is only if this is breached. There are ideally people should be stationed here. Weapons should be supplied here. So whoever comes from that side gets murked. If this wall falls, people start shooting from this side and that side into this area, and then people from here shoot that way. So that bottleneck all murk. The baddest news is if this wall falls. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We have to kind of reinforce this bit first and make sure there's a lot of supplies and a lot of manpower there, or at least like a good way to funnel supplies to that wall. But again, we have to talk to Commander Ridham for all that.
This is so helpful. Thank you, P.
Essentially, bulk of the troops of the Churgoba troops are on the big wall. The Imperial troops are out on the staging ground, and the smaller wall is how it's currently set up.
Okay, and where do they want us to be?
So you'll basically be with the commanders or wherever you want to be, essentially. They're asking you if you have any suggestions on changing deployment. Do you want to introduce any other spells or anything to the equation? Because you have an army of mages as well. So there's a lot of things you can do, essentially.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because there are already tunnels on the sides, is there not like a supply tunnel from big to small wall that can collapse?
So all of these tunnels on the side are collapsible. Like if somehow things get in there, it's collapsible. These tunnels, however, don't immediately feed out into this. This is still on like higher raised ground, like bunkers almost. Because the whole point is people from inside the fort go shoot there and then they come back if they need to resupply. But the point is to make it so people can't just freely walk up into the tunnels, because then you have a way inside the keep.
No, so that's the thing. My entire thing is if there's supply tunnels.
Yes.
So you're saying that the tunnels itself are like a little bit higher.
Yes.
Right. So if you already have higher tunnels, which are already collapsible and can self-destruct, why can't there be a supply channel leading from that wall to this wall? Or is there?
No, so they have supply. The tunnel has its own supply line because these tunnels don't have any connection to this ground or
wall.
this wall, so they can't effectively resupply people in the main ground.
Then, if that is the case, Teef would put forth the suggestion of
Hmm.
maybe connecting it to the walls.
You see, he looks at you like, but in the event that the walls are breached, yes, we can collapse them, but that still creates an opening. If we aren't careful, that even if 1 or 2 troops get through, they can get to our medical tents, to the back lines.
That
Supply
is true,
line.
but if we want, if we are able to supply the smaller wall or equip them efficiently enough.
Oh, we are. We have lines running across the main ground itself. If this wall is holding, the grounds themselves serve as the supply line.
All right.
And of course,
So,
we have trenches and whatnot dug across with pitfalls and spikes along the way to funnel the movement down a singular path as much as we can. So, in
So-
case, yes.
So is it that the smaller wall does not have enough, as much reinforcement as this wall
The
has?
smaller wall is quite literally smaller. The outer palisade wall cannot house as many things.
Can we not build?
We don't
Can
have
we
time
not
to.
reinforce?
We are reinforcing it, but we don't know when the next attack will happen. If we are to start restructuring the wall and an attack happens while we're doing that, we won't be able to defend anything.
That is true.
Now,
Alright.
we did, of course, these attacks have been happening for months now. I've been here. The attacks have lessened, and now we haven't had anything for over a week, 2 weeks. And we sent out some scouts up north. They've not returned. Now, they were supposed to check in with us every 3 days. It's been longer. We haven't heard anything. We assume the worst. But since we don't know what to look for, we don't know how to act. Sending more forces further out to check again will only turn into a problematic situation. And the commander up on the wall also agrees he does not wish to send any more troops out without knowing the whole situation if they're just going to go get killed as well. We need all the troops we can already. But now that you're here, this is the basic situation. You can perhaps have a look up on top of the wall, have a word with the commander, see how the wall is being stocked up and how things operate, familiarize yourself. Beyond that, we also have the engineering corps here that are quite heavily working on reinforcing the siege weapons. And some of them are working on a prototype weapon of some kind that seems to be almost ready. I would like to defer it to you to decide a good way to use it. The engineers had a plan for it. If you agree with the plan, we can pass it along and work with that. Some kind of a cannon equipped with some magical means. It's supposed to have immensely high firepower. So if that is operational and fine, we can use that as a opening or retreating volley, essentially to buy time. So I'd advise perhaps have a look there, have a look on the wall, and then we can prep our next move.
All right. I think the best thing we can do right now is meet Commander Rhythm.
Rhythm, yes. Give me a second. I'm getting a call. I am a professional. I did totally muted my phone. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, P, I was thinking because I made the notion we could maybe do a joint recaps because I have some bits that I missed that you might have, and it saves us having to go back for stuff. Might be
That will
good.
not
to, like,
take
yeah, combine forces in that. I will try
With-
and set something up for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
I'm down to exchange notes.
Yeah. As far like obviously only exchange what you want to exchange, but stuff that we all
Oh,
have
yeah.
heard as like yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. I will set some stuff up. Also, in this moment, I'm so glad I don't have a character who's actually strategic and good at warfare stuff, because I'm like, I could not have done all of that.
Okay.
Amazing.
So
I got you.
all of that happens. You guys start leaving. The one you see, Dagon just goes like, he's like around like the outside. He's like, I'm gonna hang around here for a bit. I'll catch up.
Yeah, I can come with if you want, or
No. It's honestly, it's important that you deal with what you're dealing with. Keep us alive.
I know, but you're important too.
Lovely to hear, but I think I need a walk.
Okay, well, don't be too long, and I'm here for you later if you wanna. Sorry.
And just like shakes his head and like strolls off.
Mhm.
You guys start making your way through. You see a bunch of other NPCs also start kind of like, going in like different directions, just like looking around the fort, getting acquainted. Who are the two NPCs you're taking with you finally?
Well, I think one of the questions we had while you were away is I think we all wondered like, is Dagon gonna even leave Divana on their own? That's the whole.
Yeah. Like, we want to ideally not take Dagon so his power can be useful
Well,
elsewhere.
Divana would want to take Dagon, but I, as a
Yeah, but
player,
yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
No, split that off. That's fine. Like right now he isn't there, so right now who you're taking with you would be a good way to put it.
Okay, well, Frida, right?
Frida.
Hold on.
Onslow could be a good shout. We haven't taken him anywhere yet.
I'm sure you would like to take him. For real this time, maybe. I don't know.
Also, he is powerful enough. I mean,
But I think also like was it P who said or someone made a note like we should make sure that all the really powerful people are in other groups as well, so it's
I
all
said
even.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
But
you
that's the
was
thing.
it was
Like,
you? Yeah.
ideally, that's the thing. Ideally, we have enough power between the six of us that maybe we do take someone a bit less intense and maybe like more support role.
Okay. So
We
Frida
could take-
and
We could take Jillian. We could take.
Yeah, we could take
Misha.
Jillian.
We could.
I'm
I
not
still
against
think
Jillian.
Misha
I will
is a
not
good
take.
shout.
I don't think we should pick Micha. I think Jillian would be
Question,
better.
actually, time
maybe.
question. Is okay, I don't remember the name of the cook, but
Frank.
him and
Frank.
Frank.
Are Frank and Misha going to be fighting? Because I remember they did
Yes.
they will
say more
fight,
that they would
but
be like backliners.
some of them would prefer more like back.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if it's good to have them on the battlefield in that sense, but I think Jillian
don't-
would be
not
good.
with us.
I
Yeah,
think I
Jillian
still
is
like.
a better option.
Personal feelings aside, I still think Relieve would be a good option just because he is like the leader of his thing and has like good leadership skills and good battle experience.
Battle sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
I'm
from
okay
a
with
perspective
Relieve.
of like a warrior, Relieve would make sense.
I'm
My
okay
other
with
thought was
Relieve.
maybe Akira with them being like monkey. If we
Akira's a
needed like
monkey.
good
But
monkey,
Monk-like.
but also if it was looking like we were going to be overrun, they would be fleet of foot enough to get back and prepare as well.
Yeah, but I think
True.
Akira is in a category of very powerful people that maybe if we already have Frida, who's also quite powerful, we should maybe put him in a group with. But I
That's
do agree
true.
with what you're saying. But I think also, like, I also think we should have whoever just said it. I'm very forgetful right now. It was like we should have someone less or with less experience or something.
I'm just considering if we have Jillian and Frida, that's two of the healing support
that's
types.
Which is
true.
not great. Yeah,
That
which
is
is not
true.
great.
So maybe have
Uh,
Jillian and another and let Frida be.
No, I think we
in a
should
different
have-
place or
I
one
think
or
we
the
should
other,
have Frida.
We should have Frida. I think we should have a full healer rather
Question.
than.
How much are we counting? My God, I'm struggling to remember the names of our new NPCs.
Is it
How much are we counting Horse Guy as a powerful person?
Oh, Kija.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we should
Clearly,
take
he has
Kija.
power because of what's inside him, but
There's
Yeah.
Charlotte as well. Charlotte support like buffs and stuff, I believe. So
True. Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah, the
Charlotte
CL.
is support.
The one with the
yes.
voice in the sky, the star,
Yes,
like, baby.
she's
Yeah,
support.
yeah.
Charlotte, I'm okay with Charlotte. I think Charlotte is doable in this scenario.
Even
Like,
Ashlyn, no, Ashlyn's still like
Ashlyn is very
Ashlyn's
powerful. Yeah.
Okay,
We know
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
no, I think
I know this.
Charlotte
Yeah, I
might
know
be the way
this.
to go.
So you want to do
Uh,
Frida and Charlotte?
And Charlotte, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think also that we say that we would let NPCs have their own opinion. So if someone's like, no,
So, like,
I don't,
no
I want to
one's
go
like,
with them, or like,
yeah, no one's like jumping though, like for like either role or anything, because they aren't like hard roles yet. It's more like, oh, who's coming with who kind of a thing. So okay, you guys grab a Frida and Charlotte. The others kind of like start like going different ways. Some like still are like around you guys, like in the compound. Like you guys step out. It's very busy. Shouts here or there, clanging of metal, things being repaired, stuff like that. And you guys start making your way through like the keep, and then you leave the keep and like get to the like compound. You see a Yugo standing there. He kind of just like looks at you like, take it that went well.
yeah, I think so.
Right.
We-
I believe I'm supposed to show you to the engineering core now.
I thought we were going to be talking to the Commander Reading.
Oh, if you want to talk to the commander, that's also on the way.
Then please lead the way.
Right. Yeah. And he kind of like nods and just while he nods, he kind of walks by you guys, and Pana, you feel something slipped in your hand.
Okay, I look.
You kind of like look down at your hand. It is a symbol. It's a little token of something you got from Father Dawn.
Oh, I was thinking that. I look back. Who the fuck?
Yugo walked past you right now,
You go walk past me?
and that's when you held that in your hand.
Wait, sorry. Was he going with us, or was
Yeah,
he
he's coming with you.
walking away? Okay. I will walk up next to him and just eye him more in a sense of like. Divana's not. It's not like suspicious or anything. More just like, I understand. I'm following your lead, kind of vibe. So they just eye him.
Yeah, he kind of just continues like, well, good thing you're all here. Things are gonna look a little better for all of us. These engineering folks, I tell you, that they've been working away day and night. It's looking quite different. Whatever this kind of dude out there working on. You'd think the Navy would be against things like this, but it seems pretty fanciful. Guess they know what they're doing better than me.
I mean, we did discuss at the summit. We did discuss that people should be working together. So people with different beliefs, I guess.
Right. Well, it's a good thing you said something like that, then, eh? And he kind of just winks.
Yeah, they're just they nod and they're waiting to get a moment alone with him, essentially.
You keep walking. You don't get one, is the thing. It's very crowded. You eventually get to like this big open wall like warehouse workshop thing. A bunch of people are working here. You see a lot of them have clipboards, and there's this big device, like this big metal like just chunk currently like suspended up from the ceiling with like a canopy thrown over it, and you see like a couple of people standing under it, like just like looking at it, writing stuff down in like a little notepad. And you see as some people going in, some people notice you don't pay you too much mind. They're very busy here. You see kind of in charge giving like orders and stuff. You see this man currently back turned to you, has short blonde hair, has like like a half helmet kind of on, is wearing like this like green like cloak over his shoulders. Under the cloak you see he has some kind of a gun, but you can't like fully get a good look at it. But you can see even from under the cloak, it's kind of like glowing in places. It doesn't look like a regular rifle. And you see, as you know, you guys walk in, he like turns around, looks, just like regular dude, probably late 20s, early 30s kind of age. Looks at you like, hello.
Hello. Oh wait. I think okay, never mind.
You are here. Captain Devana
Yeah.
Torot, I believe.
Oh. Sure. I'm not used to the captain part.
I know. It is okay.
Okay.
You are all here to help this situation, I have heard.
Yes.
The
That's
demons are coming soon.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard. Devana's keeping a straight face. I'm struggling.
You see, he's very impassive face looking, and he's just like, right. Well, here we have my invention, the arcane cannon.
Arcane.
Hello.
Hello, Thief.
How do you know my name?
You can say I heard it.
From who?
No one important. Yet.
That is not disturbing at all. What is your name?
Chaos.
Lovely.
Chaos.
You can call me Professor Chaos.
Alrighty, Professor.
Now, the arcane cannon has been equipped with different kinds of magic empowering it. It does not need ammunition. It simply draws in energy from the weeb and needs activation from a group of mages. It is a very powerful device, however, it is untested. After firing, it will most likely need some time to cool down and regather energy. So I have suggested we place it in the staging ground and fire it at the start of the battle. It is too unwieldy to drag up a wall and down again, so we can fire it from the ground itself. It is not very maneuverable. And once it is fired, we can escort it back and let it recharge. I trust this plan is acceptable.
Donna once again refers or looks at the other people. I'm like,
Can
I've got
we
some
not-
people who are experts on
What
this.
what is the range as well, and what trajectory does it fire upon? Is it just for when the wall is breached, or will it clear the wall?
We can do it at the start as the gates are closing. It fires horizontally for the most part. Aiming it around is unwieldy and slow at the moment. It can shoot
I-
upwards of 500 feet.
Alright.
If needed, I can make it shoot up to 1 mile.
That might be
That
handy.
just 12 more feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am aware.
but it sounds more impressive.
So those last 12 feet are difficult.
Okay, 500 feet is fine.
Can we not make the cannon less bulky?
Not in the amount of time we have left.
Magically,
How much?
not technically.
It has enough enchantments on it. I risk interacting more spells upon the device.
How very code of him. Sorry. Could Teeth get a feeling as to what kind of enchantments, or like if
Roll me an
she
Arcana.
can help? Huh?
Roll me an Arcana.
Arcana. Arcana. Oh, why? Oh,
Ah.
okay. a 2. My Arcana is a -1.
Remember
Oh,
all that
no.
time you didn't pay attention to enchantments? You're like, man, I wish I remembered what they were talking about. Fuck.
I should have paid attention to the
Wow.
family
You
business.
do clock it's the enchantments are in celestial and primordial.
Ooh, can I read
I-
that?
You can read it per se, but it's still like arcane text. Like
Can I
it's
try
code.
and figure
You can try
out?
Arcana roll, yeah. You can try.
I'm going to say I speak primordial. I'm a magic user. If I do an Arcana roll, can I? Yeah. Just a 10.
That's a dirty 20 on my part. Was that an 18?
Nice.
Yeah, it's an
30,
18.
20
Here's
on
me.
the celestial side, you can tell there is some like almost like a experimental version of like celestial magic being drawn to this, where it's using magic from different means to convert the magical essence within the weave within the air around it into a charge that it's storing somehow. But you are not sure how.
Yeah, I
sort
think it's
of-
saying like the Vanna. Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say, what sort of impact will the explosion have? Is it radiant damage? Is it just an explosion? What is it? Force? What is it?
It is arcane damage.
But what kind of
Yeah, I
arcane?
thi- I
Because
think-
No
you
creature
know that.
can resist it in any way.
Are you
It is
sure?
pure, unbridled arcane energy. It does not
I
belong
mean,
to any element.
sometimes Sapphire Arcane is just arcane. It happens.
Now,
Um,
yes.
I feel as though you say the attack is happening soon. When are you expecting it? This is a really important thing to know for us,
Soon.
I feel. Want to be more specific in a time frame way?
I want to be, I cannot be.
Oh,
Okay.
fair enough.
So I don't know how much has already been done, like staging wise, for
Most of the staging is complete. We just have to wheel out the arcane cannon.
okay. And have you in the field of battle beyond the wall? Have you got reference points for distances so that you know when to fire volleys from what equipment?
That we have spotters for, yes.
Okay.
We have a
Okay.
general lay of the land from all of the elven tribes living north of the mountains that moved down during the refugee evacuation.
Okay. Would it be possible to put? I know you have warding glyphs. They were saying on the main wall if it's breached. Would some kind of warding glyphs at the relevant distance points for volleys from ballista, trebuchet, etc., be handy so that they are triggered, magical explosion, then volley from.
While that is a good idea, the commander has said no one leaves the northern wall further out. It is dangerous beyond the wall to send our mages out to do that. We can, however, set these glyphs within the staging ground. In event that the wall is breached, we can fire our cannons into that area as well.
Yeah, it was more for range and triggers, and well, it's fine. You know, the night is dark and full of terrors. It's fine. We don't want to send wizards out there. They're squishy. I know.
Are you scared of the night?
Isn't everyone?
No.
I'm not scared of the night.
No.
The
Said
night-
it is
Why didn't
full
I
of
quite-
The night's
terrors.
fine.
It is ironic
Too long, I
someone
just
like
grow
you
hungry.
thinks that the night is scary.
What does that mean?
Perhaps
Why
all
someone like
answers
him?
must be revealed in time.
Inside check.
Or what are you inside?
Yeah, same.
I don't like riddles.
Yeah, 17.
Can I also inside him?
Sure, you can try.
Okay, that is a dirty 20 again.
20. Both of you obviously get the feeling he is not being straightforward. No shit.
Oh,
You don't sense a hint of malice in any of what he's saying. It's almost a level of emotional distance he's talking with.
Okay. But do I get the feeling when he said it was like ironic that I should be, like that he knows me more than I know him?
You clocked that he knew Devara and Teef's name before being introduced.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You see, he just
Fair.
goes,
Do I
this-
see
Hmm.
any religion symbol on him?
not a single one.
Does this person
They're
look
like-
familiar in any way?
You've never met this person before?
Could I like
Is there
see there's
any
like any
connection?
strangely magical thing about him?
You're trying to guess magical shit, so go roll me Arcana.
Happily. I'm so good at Arcana. You have no idea how good at Arcana I am. That's a 21.
21.
Ooh.
You definitely get bits of magic on him. If anything, you find it weird how little you're getting. Because the weapon on his back is clearly very magical. You're barely detecting it, even standing in front of him. He has some very powerful magical cloaking of
Strange.
some kind. Like
It's just rattles in disguise.
you get a
Oh my
feeling that
God.
it's hard to even gauge what kind of spells or magic he has on him right now, or even item wise. Whatever he's done, it's made it very hard to detect him even as a presence.
I'm gonna take Sapphire a bit a bit behind, and God can
You
do
do
it.
not need
Um,
to hide behind to have these conversations. I will not mind.
It's the God Killer effect, yeah.
You're very strange. man. Also, okay, your strangeness aside, we're all a bit strange. I don't like I don't like the implications of some of the things you're saying, but it doesn't matter.
Yes,
If
you
we
think we're
need,
all going to die.
we are all. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, we are. Some of us. It's.
That's what you usually think. And many
Are you
times you're right.
reading? Are you reading my thoughts?
Are you psychic?
Are you spying on us?
I have not spied on you.
Are you reading our thoughts?
I do
Why
not
do I feel like
have
this is
that
Dagon?
capability.
No.
I would like to talk to Full Goblin.
Oh.
Hey, Kobe.
Hi.
Can you say something incredibly specific to me? I want to see if this person hears it or knows it.
You would expect me to say something like the markings on your back. However, I have a feeling he might know that already. You certainly bring me to the most entertaining people.
I mean, do you want me to do you? I don't know. It's not like I've exactly converted a lot of people to your cause. Like, do you want me to try and make him see the truth? Like, is that
To want to see the truth is something one must choose for themselves. I do not have a cause I need people to follow. I only share what they should know if they wish to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he's a bit strange. He feels like someone who'd get along with you, honestly.
I get the feeling as well. And you see the man in front of you just goes, if you are conversing with him, it is okay.
It's just. Oh, you're really strange.
How? This is. I was going to say this
I
will
know
sound like
you
a
want
strange question.
answers, Jen. No.
Yes, they can wait. No to what I'm about to ask, or no to.
That they can wait, they cannot, but I cannot share them nonetheless.
I
Okay,
wonder.
cool.
Can
Have
I
you,
stay here
have
and
you
keep
sworn an
talking to
oath
him?
by any chance?
I-
What?
What?
Many people talked.
You go first.
Hugo's right next to you.
Oh
Jen-
my god.
Jenna says, "How?
Oh,
I don't know if this is some kind of clairvoyance, divination, or some kind of time fuckery. Have we done this before? Is that how
Oh
you
my
know
God.
this?
The two
I
of
was
us have
thinking
not
that.
done this before.
But this has been done before nonetheless?
We did find
I
a
can
while
see
ago.
why
We found
you are
out.
the wizard of this group.
Yeah, Detective. Did we tell Jen about like anything that happened before about the? I would say probably yes, about like the notes found in the man and like stuff about cycle begins again, like whole thing. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'd imagine
would
little
share
bits,
that.
but he's kind of
Yeah,
piecing.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope
that.
for everyone's sake, Jen, that you make it through this place.
What the fuck?
hey, what do you think about the world?
You ask these questions every time. It is not needed to be answered. Because no matter
Every
what someone says, your own answer is the only one you care about.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. You seem like you'd be interested in. You seem like you'd have an interesting worldview, and I mean, if and then she just blanks out because she started talking about it again.
Okay, I
What
think
was I saying?
we're all kind of
And you
maybe
back
a
away
bit.
from doing that, you see he just goes, "Ah, I see.
Wait,
That
no,
is
wait,
where
wait,
we
what,
are."
wait, what do you mean?
Oh.
Wait, you knew what I was gonna say? She starts crying immediately. You knew what I was going to say?
As I said, do not worry about what you were going to say or what you will be going to say. Simply say what you mean to, and it will happen.
But then that makes if you know, then you know that I can't.
I know things that I do not wish to share, and there are things that I cannot or should not share. Right now, all of those things are coinciding because you are all here. What is important right now for all of you is to not dwell on this, even if it is difficult to. Use the cannon as much as you need to. Try not to destroy it.
Yeah.
It will help you more than just once.
I think we know a thing or two about being careful about what we say and when we say it and who we say it to, so that makes sense. We should focus, you're right.
And yet, you bear the mark you do.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Devana looks at him and smiles a little bit like, I had a feeling you might know.
And is there anything? Is there anything I can roll to try and figure out what's up with this guy?
How would you like to try it? You tell me what you want, we'll make the roll happen.
Oh god, it's so confusing. It's just so confusing. Okay.
Yeah,
let
but
me
like
see
it's
if
just
I have-
going to be confusing, and I think we can figure it out. And I think Devana's also
Later,
like,
yeah.
No,
because they have sworn an oath, and Tief has, and Estrogen can
Has an
talk about
oath.
something,
We all
and
can't, like,
yeah,
talk
and Devana
about
can't
it.
say the name of like certain like
Listen,
of certain, so
Do
they
what you
understand.
need to do and try to survive. Your survival is crucial for other things.
No, but if the cycle repeats, then what is the point?
Ha, ha, ha. The cycle. What cycle do you even know about?
The one on two wheels that we ride?
Oh my god. I think Devana looks
That is the only one. Then I suggest you keep on pedaling.
Yes. Devana looks at this
Do you
guy
have
and
something to look for?
yes, we do.
I can't tell if this is a lag or if this dude is like this is part of his thing.
I have a question. Was this a Mitra character?
Yeah, I thought you were doing a good job on Poker Face. Do you not remember Professor Chaos?
What the fuck is happening?
Do I?
Karl Draga, how'd you get out?
I hate these fucking cross campaign referencing you
I
to those
forgot-
game
I
campaign
forgot.
audio.
Wait, no, we got out because of the bag.
Who gave you the bag?
Professor Chaos gave me the bag.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wait,
Wow.
No, this is one of our note takers.
Yeah, that's the thing that probably is that they can
yeah,
share.
we're
It's
fucked.
fine.
no.
You see, he continues and goes, even if it means you feel like you're doing something wrong, do not die. I do not know which ones will and which ones will not. But the fewer that do, the better. So please, pay attention to what's happening around you.
Guys, I feel like doing something very unhinged.
No. No.
What would you like to do?
Because there's no check I can make. I already cannot this guy, and this is so frustrating, and I just feel like for Estrogen this is gonna be also very frustrating because it's finally someone who actually understands what's happened to her, and for some reason just knows things, and she's just like, fuck it, I need to do something to try and get you to talk. I'm gonna warp flash on him.
You go to
Oh.
use Warp Flash on him, nothing
No.
happens.
Oh.
What do you mean nothing
Oh
happens?
shit.
What do you mean nothing happens?
You
Does
see,
he not
he
have to do the same?
you see he looks at you. I had a feeling you would try that.
Oh.
What are you?
His
Who are
lesser
you?
powers don't do much to me now.
What
I
are
need something
you?
with a bit more oomph. If you want to push me back,
Wow.
What are
Wow.
you?
and I assure you, I am not your enemy.
What are you?
Estrogen,
I
estrogen,
am
it's
chaos.
Bro puts
It's
his hand up.
let's not we have
You
bigger
put your
things.
hands up. He just looks at you, Sprout.
Mr. Chaos, I have a
Professor
question.
Chaos.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you, Professor Chaos. I have a question. You seem to know a lot, so can you like tell me, or at least if I gave you a map, can you like mark out where different bits of this thing is?
He just looks at you impassively and goes, you'll find it if you are meant to. I cannot show you those places. Only the one who showed
can
you
you?
that can show you those places.
Can I at least have a hint?
If you want a hint, go to the Feywild.
Yes.
Fuck, that is the first direct thing he
I
has
as a
said.
player.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think
He says,
at
for
that,
the hint, go to the Feywild.
yeah, I mean I want to go to the Feywild.
Following which he just goes, if you meet someone who knows about it, ask them.
Why is there an if in the question?
Because I do not know if you will meet them.
Sir, you are very knowledgeable and I really appreciate it, but at the same time, I think I have a headache.
Your kind cannot get headaches.
I don't know what the fuck I'm feeling at the moment, but I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's the
Truth be
trousers
told,
and tie.
estrogen
It's
is
very
like something
confusing.
square.
Well,
Okay.
I'm annoyed now.
Okay, I think we're
It's been
getting
running in
we're getting a little
circles.
sidetracked. I think we're getting a little sidetracked. And Devana looks at Professor Chaos and goes, "I understand and appreciate that you know things that you might not be able to share. The only thing I care about right now is that you share a common goal with us, and that seems to be correct. No."
I am sharing your chances increasing in victory. And that is what I
Exactly.
have done with the cannon.
Exactly. That's all that matters right now. And like you see, like Devana resists the urge to ask him a question.
You see,
And
when
doesn't-
you see clocks, you kind of like holding back, and he's like, "Do not forget to steal your heart."
I know. That was not. I just wanted to know if she was here. But that's okay.
You have many trials ahead of you, Devana. But next time we meet will be an even greater one.
It's not very reassuring, is it?
It is. It means that there will be a next time.
Well, I hold out hope for that. Thank you, Professor. This is helpful.
You are welcome.
Before we leave, the last time we met, did I ask you to give me a message?
That is not how this is going to work.
It was worth a shot.
Is this the guy we met on the roof? Or sorry, Maruto met on the roof?
Yeah?
Oh my fucking god! He is in my notes.
I know he's in your notes. You've
But
talked
he
to him.
never introduced himself as Professor
He
last
did.
time.
He did.
I
He
would have
did.
written Professor. It was just chaos.
Sure. I'll take it up with the rest of the players. That's for a different campaign. But yes, with that strange interaction, you guys continue moving towards the wall. You make your way up. Also, Anna, to be specific, he said, "I hope you make it."
Yeah,
But yes.
but he seems to know a lot of shit, so.
You make your way up through the teleporters and everything. You start going up the elevator. It is cold. The winds are howling around you now at this altitude. You have to kind of steady yourself, take a deep breath, and you see the top of the wall fully left to right being outfitted with different weaponry. There's lines of riflemen, archers, mages, like, going around different. You see a bunch of these field officers who are like all wearing like the Chorgoba garb, but like are clearly like older, like, in their 50s, kind of like maybe 60s officers, giving like orders to everyone. And you see amidst them this kind of like very much more like distinguished looking knightly dude, wide frame, like graying hair, salt and pepper, like speckled beard, looking very stern. Looks over to you all and just goes, I take it you're the forces being sent up to the wall.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's us.
green faces as far as I can see. Well, I'm Commander Rhythm Cog. I'm in charge of the Roaring Bastion and Fort Leo.
Hold on,
I've
did
been
he say
told.
Hello.
Huh?
What was the last name?
Rhythm
Korg.
Cog. K-O-G.
K or oh, Cog. Okay.
I've been
No
told
R.
to work with you all in charge of this defense. Then look and behold. One of the great wonders of the world, the Roaring Bastion. And he kind of gestures out to like this fucking By the way, it's a fucking view. It's a 600-foot high wall you're standing on. You like see out in front of you the staging grounds, the wall. You see the like hired bunker, like parapets and everything, the tunnels. You see the canopied metal roof here as well. You see a little beyond the staging grounds, you see like there's less and less snow, and then beyond that wall it's like kind of empty ground, and like there's no snow there right now. It's just like open empty ground. In the distance you see the vague shadowy silhouette of Archdragon Peak. That's around where like all the wilderness and all also starts and everything. You see he just looks at you like, right, what can I do for you?
Well,
I, as a player, don't know.
we've been sent here to help you, from Lionsgate. Well, actually, from Mr. Gore.
Oh, I've gathered all of that. I mean, what can I do for you on this wall right now?
Right. We've been given a briefing by Captain Ventus, by Captain Valor Wing. We were told to just meet you, let you know of our arrival.
Well, there's the setup with the wall. We have the trebuchets lined up along the sides. We have the cannons across the portals on the inside of the wall across the lower levels. And then the further low you go, you see we have hot oil tankards prepared to be dropped on enemies that get too close. This wall has stood proudly across centuries. Even during the time of the Onrush, it held its ground. The outer wall is much more of a newer addition. But, worst comes to worst, we can hold them down here. Based on the previous attacks we've seen, we have a basic idea of the kinds of forces that come our way. Mole demons, flying insectoid demons, sometimes a couple of like commanding demons amidst them with some arcane means. This time we have our mages of our own to deal with those. Cannons can cover up to 500 to 1,200 feet, and then our trebuchets cover 1,500 to 2,000 feet quite easily. And with the height advantage, we can shoot out even further, especially outside our walls. It takes about a couple of hours from here to the outer wall. Supply lines run pretty steadily because of that. We've set up our backline and triage tents on the back end of the staging ground, as well as on the inside of the keep. Whatever attack they send, we will hold it. We haven't had any news in a few weeks. We've used that to reinforce our defenses, repair our cracks, deal with resupplying our troops. We hear you brought some supplies yourself. We're already distributing them out in the staging grounds. So yes, your help here is appreciated. We could use more field officers, if anything. All of these Chagoba soldiers have been trained by us personally. They are highly skilled individuals, but they're still greenhorns. They need some semblance of command to keep them in check. At which point we will defer to you to assist us in that.
Absolutely. I do have a question. As a commander, you know it is good to know where you excel and where you don't. And from what I've heard, I can very much tell how much work you have already put in. But where do you think you are lacking in the defense?
There is a problem with the cohesion of forces. The Imperial troops that have come in don't understand how Chagoba troops get things done. It's led to a lot of disagreements amongst the lower staff officers. They've been arguing over formations, deployment tactics, what kinds of methods to use with siege weaponry, and of course, just the difference in equipment is a problem. Chagoba troops are trained with bows for the most part, longbows and crossbows. Meanwhile, the Imperial troops are mostly armed with riflemen and crossbows. That creates a bit of an issue with cohesion. Right now, we have assigned staff officers accordingly from each different department to deal with this, but it slows the chain of command down. Beyond that, the mages, while we have a lot of them, most of them can only cast up to a certain level of spell. Adept mages, which we have 50 of, we've stationed all up on the Roaring Bastion here. Moving them front and back is difficult, so I am currently considering moving a small contingent of them to the outer wall and then moving them back should need arise. We also have the Lion Drake troops. They are highly skilled elite soldiers. And in a defensive battle, however, it limits what they can do. They excel at flanking and picking enemies off, but if the enemy is coming to us, their best use case is to defend against the enemy's aerial troops themselves, in which case they're mostly outmanned. We have to assist them with ballista. We're equipping them as we go. There's a lot of moving parts. I understand. That's why we've assigned different departments to it. As for you all, survey what you see around. If you see any gaps, let us know.
So there might be clashes
Scouts haven't come
between the
back in some
soldiers
time.
of Jargova and the soldiers of the
Not a
Imperial.
clash, just a lack of understanding on how each side gets things done, so communication gets delayed. Not conflicts.
I think they can use a therapist, and I know just the person.
He looks at you like, I don't know if you have the time to give therapy to 10,000 soldiers nearly.
Well, if we market it as something else, then you never know. I know that your men, or soldiers in general, are very good at listening to leadership.
We
Or
put them off
relatively
duty.
good.
Anyone who's willing can join something like this. We can't abandon deployment of everyone, of course.
We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Hopefully good things.
You see, he kind of like nods at that, like, well, if you think it helps, I don't mind trying anything. And you see, as he's like nodding at that, I want anyone who wishes to give me a perception check.
I want to perceive. I have a question. Oh, it's persuasion. Never mind. Perception or persuasion?
Yeah, 13.
Sorry, what are we
22.
rolling?
Perception, just in general.
13.
Okay, one by one. Let's see. Teef, what you get?
13.
Jen?
13.
Anyone else who rolled?
15.
14.
14,
22.
22.
Oh, Sprout has eyes.
Estrogen?
I was 15.
15. Sapphire?
I got in that one. Yay.
Lovely.
Yay.
Sapphire, you're trying to find the sun.
Oh,
You're
The
like, it's
sun?
getting dark. Where the fuck?
there's
Can
too
I
many
ask Dad to help
clouds.
find the sun?
No answer
Hey,
for
Dad,
that.
I lost the sun.
He's like, yeah, Rodarius is in the other room. What do you mean? But yeah, no, you're all looking around. It's a good thing you brought then, because you brought very high perception NPCs with you also.
Thanks.
You see, Charlotte kind of like looks like, because he was like, oh, look around, see if you find anything here. Charlotte kind of like is looking out the wall and she's, that's odd. And you see, she's like looks up like, wait, what?
You okay?
Oh, God,
Do
my
I
cousin.
see
Are
anything?
you
Eh,
alright?
And she just like starts like stuttering and like just points forward towards the wall. She's like, outside of the wall, do you see anything odd? Even when the voice in the night sky told me to look carefully. And you guys like start looking
Commander,
outside.
do you see anything?
You see, he's like, huh? And he just starts like, and then he pulls up like a spyglass and starts looking through it. And you guys like look for a bit. You guys also like, are given spyglasses if you want them, and for now at least. But yeah, you see, as you look through, you notice something odd. It's quiet, right? Like nothing's been attacking. You see outside the wall, like, there's like a little bit of wilderness, then like a bit of a tree line and stuff. You're like, oh wait, is there something in the trees? You look around, no, nothing. And then you're like, wait, nothing? Why is there nothing in a tree line? Where are the critters? Why
Yeah,
do you
that's
not
bad.
see even like, random rabbits or whatever the fuck running around the wilderness? No birds, nothing. You're like, wait, what?
If there's no birds, that's usually very bad.
You see
Yeah.
Redem goes like, that's concerning. Hold on. Come with me. And he starts pacing towards one of the portal doors.
Okay.
Do I see anything else maybe in the... No, just no critters.
You just notice that essentially is what happens. That, you notice the lack of something.
Okay.
You go through the portals, you appear at the bottom of the wall eventually. He's like, quick, we need horses. And he signals and goes like, let's have a look, a little bit of a closer look. And he mounts up. You guys mount up with him?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys
We're
start-
going to a tree line. Can I ask the trees why the fuck there's nothing in here?
Wall.
Can-
Tree line's outside.
Question.
Yeah.
Is Kija considered like an entity, like in the sense that like, is he a person? Would it be weird if Divana
ride
like,
him?
can I ride? Yeah, is that weird? Or
Do you
no?
ask him?
The thing is, Ivana worries that if they ask him because he's so
Sprout
desperate for
would.
approval that
Sprout would.
Sprout, you go and ask him, what do you say?
No,
Sprout
Divana would
would.
ask him as
Sprout
well.
would be like, kind of like, hello, I have a question. Is it rude to kind of ride on your back?
He looks at you like, no. The only one who is allowed to ride me is my master, of course. No one else,
Yeah,
no one else.
Okay.
Okay, I just kind of needed a lift to like over there, but if you don't want to give it, that's perfectly okay. Thank you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
says no.
exactly, that's right.
You guys get on your horses. You see a couple of the NPCs also like see you and like they start like kind of joining up. Not everyone, but anyone who's like in the like Kija, for example.
Is
like, he's just,
Dagon back yet?
Dagon isn't here right now.
Isn't?
No.
Everyone else is?
No. Bunch of people aren't here yet. A couple of them are around you guys. They clock this and they also start like, not everyone gets a horse essentially. They start like pacing up behind you eventually.
Who else isn't here?
Quite a few. You see right like in your immediate vicinity besides Frida and Charlotte, you see Jillian is here, Kija is here. You see who else would be here in this group? Akira would be here. Will would be here. Tristan would be here. Most of the others are kind of out and about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, you guys start riding up. On your horse as time gets cut down a bit. It takes you guys like about an hour and a half to cross. Like in like a full mad dash. You just like get your way up there. And
I
you
will say that Sprout does need to hitch a ride with someone because Sprout is kind of tiny. I don't
course.
think a full horse will listen to Sprout.
Teeth.
So wait. Let me shift the thing to the outer wall. Okay. Yeah. So it's getting, evening-ish. You guys start running up. As you're making your way, it gets darker here earlier because again, you're between two mountains. You ride past a bunch of the tents and stuff, and you get all the way up to like the wall. You see amidst like like there's like troops and stuff like standing on guard. Rhythm kind of yells out like, "But attention! Any odd reports lately?" And you see one guy like turns around and just goes like, no, nothing yet, sir. And you see he kind of like starts striding up the wall. You guys come along with him, and you're just like looking. And now that you're closer, it's even more odd. Even the leaves
tree
aren't
line
rustling
is-
in the wind.
So the tree line is
Oh,
like
I
further
don't
away,
like
right? Like
that.
we're not.
Yeah, it's quite a bit away. Yeah, it's like
Right.
200-300 feet away. But you're like on the wall now, on this
Still
outer,
wanna
like
get
smaller
closer.
wall. You see, do you want to leave the wall?
I kind of do, but at the same time, I know it's safe, not
to you.
safe at all to do that.
If you want to, tell me.
You know what? Wait. Yeah, Sprout is gonna leave the wall.
How do you do so? Do you like just hop off? It's not that high off a wall, but it'll still hurt.
Yeah, but do you think it's more of
Okay.
like
You
a?
guys watch Sprout just hops off the wall.
Can I try to catch them?
Both of you roll me initiative.
Ooh,
If you're
And Jen will
quicker
just
than
help.
Sprout.
Stop.
Eh,
That's
I want to get to the tree line. I'm curious.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
Sprout hops off. You're like,
no.
try to stop and Sprout's a little too quick. Jumps off and you start like running up to the tree line.
Yeah, I want to
you
take a
take,
look. I mean,
uh,
listen, it's trees.
You take 5 damage from falling.
I'm fine with that.
And you see Sprout running out ahead of you. Rhythm is just like, wait, what are they doing? It's not safe there. And you all watch Sprout running, and you see there's like a bird flying overhead you guys as well, like in the staging area that's also flying in the same
Oh, no.
direction. Simultaneously, you watch both of them reach the tree line and disappear.
Fuck.
Oh,
I had a
I
feeling.
jumped down after
I
them.
knew it.
Hold on. Before anything else happens, Sprout, what's your armor class?
16?
Okay.
Oh no!
Give me a
I had
moment.
a feeling.
No.
I knew it.
Oh.
I was gonna cast Hold Person if someone hadn't jumped after them.
I'm planning to jump after them.
No.
No,
No one's jumping
Bad.
anymore.
No one's jumping.
I don't control the estrogen.
Are you resistant to anything to necrotic damage in any way?
I'm not resistant.
Uh,
I'm resistant to acid, but not necrotic.
Great. So that's
How much damage is it?
Okay. Sprout. Hold on. We just see if I
What?
get the math right.
There's
I
no
swear to God,
fucking
if
way.
this
That's
insta kills
62.
I think it insta kills Sprout.
Yeah.
I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure it does.
62?
I think it's 120.
Is
Okay.
it 62 damage?
Sprout, you take 54 piercing damage
Okay.
and 98 necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ!
Your maximum HP is reduced by 98.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead. It's
I'm dead.
152 damage. You're dead.
So you see Sprout and this bird disappear. All of your eyes go wide. What the fuck? Estrogen, you're preparing to like jump down the wall as well.
Vanna will hold us
And you
back.
feel like a sound of like a crackle happen, like a staticky sound almost.
Oh no.
And you see hazing into view, this tree line you've been looking at vanishes. And you see standing amidst the wilderness and the tree line creatures. Thousands
No,
of
no,
creatures.
no.
Slowly gathering and gathering. And you see thousands of those more demons. You see hundreds upon hundreds of chasmi, these giant weird flies just buzzing and hovering in the air. You see about a dozen of these large, like 20 fucking foot tall demons, but I'll put it in the game log so you can see the large boys.
This is the stupidest way to die in a game. Holy shit.
Somebody send it to me. I can't.
This
see
is
it.
why we don't run into things.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, oh my god.
Emos fuck around. So
I hoped it was something like an illusion, you know.
I mean,
It
it
was.
was.
It was, but I didn't think
And-
it would be something with damage.
Oh my god, we're going into.
So you
danger.
essentially, by the way, ran into a horde of about
Do we
50 enemies. They all
Do
took
we
like
see
immediate
Sprout?
opportunity attacks on you.
I
Can
do
we see
realize
Sprout?
something. Am I
So
still
I'm
there?
coming to that. I'm coming to that.
Okay.
And hold on. Wait.
Oh my god. If I'm dead, that means oh no. Oh no, this is
And
bad.
standing in the back, kind of hovering, you see this thing that seems to be kind of in charge around
I can't. Somebody
Oh!
needs to do it.
I'm screenshotting it at 1 second.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
smash.
the flies.
Okay.
These are the weirdos.
No,
Oh,
Steve,
ew.
no.
What's the last one?
That's the
What is
thing in the
that?
back floating, barking orders. And you see all of these things that were like kind of humming or buzzing and stuff, they all just go deathly quiet.
Oh
You see
Jesus! Fuck.
on the start
No.
of the tree line, the corpse of a Leshy just lying there.
Fuck.
Well,
And
at least
in
there's one more thing there, which is a seed.
you see there's more troops also like running up behind you guys. They like form up. For point of reference, each of these like soldier tokens here on the wall and behind the wall, this is each token represents 100 soldiers.
What?
For the demons outside, each of this represents 1,000 soldiers. The small ones, not the big ones. For the small tokens.
Yeah,
here.
thanks for that. That's
The big ones represent anywhere between 50 to 100 for these guys, and these are all individuals. The ones at the very front are individual single units. You see Sprout amidst a horde of that, from which I would imagine firstly like you also like slow down estrogen.
Yeah.
And you hear the creature in the back in abyssal yell out, "It is time!
Ooh.
Attack! Leave none alive! Reclaim this land for our kin!" And all of them start going, "Brr, brr, brr," and start like just stomping the ground, chanting and growling. And as that happens, you see
Well-
all of the walls, like the soldiers on the walls are like arming up, like, what the fuck? And Redham's immediately like, hold your ground, do not fire yet.
This is worse than the Onrush. This is
And-
the Onrush, but like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
You see,
This is chapter 2.
This is
Onrush
chapter
you
2.
two.
see,
Yeah.
Redham just goes,
Electric Boogaloo.
"You are soldiers of the Empire. You are soldiers of House Chogoba. We will hold this place. Do not fear. Stand your ground. The roaring bastion is behind our backs. Our friends and family are behind our backs. Hold fast for them. And once you have steeled yourself, aim, prepare, and battle." And all of the soldiers yell out as they all like start arming up, and we will end our session there.
Guys.
Yay, guys.
Well-
we're going to die.
So we
Guys.
are already one PC short.
Yeah.
No, not forever.
So
Right.
for this battle,
I
Is this
need
the
you.
first PC death?
No.
Oh, thank
No.
God.
I
Who
would
died
but it's
firstly.
the first.
This applies to everyone, by the way. Have a backup ready. For those that have a backup ready, lock one in. Sprout,
Yeah.
actively have a backup ready. I don't know what's gonna happen to you at the start of next session now.
True.
I am my backup. Should I have my primary ready?
We need to talk to you about two things. Don't worry.
Return of Jasper. I have my backup. Let's go.
Yeah,
I have
need
no
to make
backup
that.
ready, and now I'm
Whoever
scared.
doesn't, please have one prepped.
Every
Dude,
time
I
Ken has
should
told
have
me
prepped
to
the
Because
have
this-
a
backup the
backup.
moment the
You
worm
got
happened.
it right. This won't be as bad as the Onrush in terms of the scale of it. It's gonna be bad because you guys are not as strong.
And how many fucking
That's
demons are
literally
there?
what I said earlier.
Yeah, we're level fucking 8 instead of level 19 against like just
I'll see if next time we can have some combat music also,
I
because all of it is
also-
going to be set pieces.
I don't even need the worm in my heart. I'll just die to this.
Uh-huh. But yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna call
The
our
most
session there.
anticlimactic death. Let's go.
What's funny is I recently ran this same session for a group. Someone in that group polymorphed themselves into a bird, and because they had the mindset of a bird, they kept flying. They flew into this as well, and the same thing happened to them.
Oh no.
For those that watch Pantsless with other shows, that was
Fucking
Lenny's
ruined.
character.
Oh, this gives
Oh,
now.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
you
checks
told me
out.
about this.
Checks
You
out.
told me about
Fucking checks
this.
out.
so
Yes.
funny.
Anyway, we will end our session there. Next time, whenever we come back, because scheduling will be a bitch for a bit, whenever we come back, we begin the siege of Fort Leo.
The next session is not for 3 weeks.
Hey,
What the
man,
fuck,
I don't
Dan?
make the
Time,
rules.
you give time to make your backup.
Hey,
No,
yeah, I
I
can
have,
make
I
like
have
3
time to make a
backups.
backup.
1 backup
I
per
have-
week.
I'm making Tafire Tonewall, who is twin of Sapphire's Tonewall.
My brother has done this shit where he makes character replacements like that. You will learn what happens to them because I have a specific way to deal with them.
No, Steve, it's fine. Just bring Soren in. It's fine.
I
Just
come
bring Soren
in as
in.
the Bria.
Guys, just replant me if you get the chance. If not, I'm
But
sorry.
yes, this session begins with
Could I just go back to playing Sparkling Water and therefore be at level
you cannot
20?
play sparkling waters anymore for
Fuck.
reasons.
Oh,
For
what's
reasons.
it?
And yes, we'll be back with the siege, and now begins the climactic portion of Act 2 or Chapter 2 of Dark Waters.
How many chapters are there?
No comment.
Yeah.
Chapters, the amount of chapters can change depending on what choices you make. That's why the campaign can
Yes.
go longer into like level 30, possibly. So
Level 30.
Wow.
The fuck?
Yeah,
No,
we are-
we've
What do
talked
you
about this.
mean?
We've talked about this before. Over
Yeah, we
leveling.
talked about
not
this.
very likely, but it can happen.
We should
Otherwise,
also-
that
we
should get
should.
pushed to another campaign.
I do have an idea for a character though, so
Okay,
we're gonna have to talk.
Hey.
Outro first, yap later.
Yes. We have been running Dark Waters here. We will run Dark Waters soon enough. I have been your Dungeon Master, Tan or Tan Fighter. You can find me at Tan Fighter on Blue Sky, Tan117 on Instagram and other places. And I do voices, actual plays, and just general fuckery like this. So if you need that kind of stuff done, you know who to look up. And always, I've been joined by my lovely players. First off, we have Sprout.
It's not gonna be Sprout for much longer if shit goes bad.
We had Sprout.
I had Sprout. Hello, hi everyone. I'm Rice or Rice Cakes, who at the moment regrets their choices. Listen, if shit goes bad, worst case scenario, there's no more Sprout. I hope you enjoyed. I lasted. If you want to find me on the internet, you can find me at Misadventures League on Tuesdays. Now I'm playing in a Vampire the Masquerade campaign, which is pretty fun. And I'm also going to be over at Misadventures League on Sundays, but that's still in the works. Apart from that, not much going on. I'm here. If not, then maybe you want to find me on social media because I tend to also draw sometimes and doodle and make fun videos of the stuff I draw. So you can find me at Justores on Threads, or you can find me at the original Rez either on Blue Sky, VGen, or TikTok. And you can find some of the stuff that I've been drawing. I might open my VGen up for commissions at some point if you're thinking of commissioning some of my art, which would be greatly appreciated. But at the moment, scheduling is a little bit of a bitch. So just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, not much going on apart, so that was it from me. Let's hope I'll continue to be Sprout.
Indeed.
Hope and pray.
Next, we have Estridge.
No. My name is Assis. I have been estrogen. I'm gonna make like 1 billion backup characters, which I should have already. Um, yeah, you can find me at lesbianing just about everywhere. I am finally about to find a solution for my tech problems, which means I'm about to create content like Tweze. Um, there was a new God Killer Kismet episode out on Sunday. It just got put out on YouTube today. So if you haven't seen episode 5 yet, or if you haven't seen any of it at all, check God Killer Kismet out on YouTube, Aman HK. And just like I don't know, like 4 more weeks left to the finale. And yeah, and there is Unskippable Cutscene, the video game talk show I do with Dan. We have an episode coming out in the coming Sunday. That is like 4 days away. There will be furries. So all you freaks, get in the stream. Yeah, and yeah, now that my tech issues are solved, you might also find Unskippable Cutscene available soon at a podcast provider near you.
Hell yeah. Next up, we have Devana.
Hi, I am Anna, or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use they, it pronouns, and I play Devana, who uses they, she pronouns. I am forgetting my outro because I'm sick, I think. Or something along those lines. But
They're
you can find me
definitely not
I was
human.
getting, no.
They're definitely not
Look at there.
human.
You can find me on any social media app, Cuter Planets, where you will see in my bio that I'm definitely human. And as for other things, the only thing I got to find right now is that today actually is the 1 year anniversary of Tumble True, which is a podcast that I'm on. Planet's Edge, Tumble True, where I play Lowen, who is a very and very fun, and we're actually starting something next episode called The Trials of Larazal, which is, spoiler, a play, which is something I was very fun to do. So yeah, go and listen to that episode to drop every Tuesday, and that's it because my brain's dying. Bye.
Lovely. Next up, we have Tiff.
Hello, everyone. I have been, am, and always will be Agent P. I use they, them pronouns, and I was playing Teef, our lovely tiefling paladin, who asks a lot of questions and offers a lot of ideas. But you can find me on the internet on Instagram at d.agent.p or on Blue Sky at theagentp.bluesky.social. If you're interested in crochet things, I do have a page for that on Instagram at So Strange Store. I recently dropped a little October shop update, so check it out. They have cute stuff. You can find me here playing Dark Waters on Pantsless tables and nothing else currently. But yes, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Am I missing plugging anything? I don't think I am. But yes, find me on the interwebs. I shit post a lot and it's fun.
Next up, we have Jen.
Hey, I have been Jen. I remain Mike, and you can find me on Blue Sky at Run Like Craig, on Instagram at RunLikeCraig1979, because I'm old, and a whole host of other places on actual plays and stuff. And if you like crow-shaped things, try ravens.
Yes.
And then, last but not least, our host with the most, something, the PP man himself, Sapphire.
Hello, hi. This is Steve, also known as Sassy Pants, also known as the PP man, the man with the PP, the PP that does damage. That is, I don't know where this is going, but I swear by the end of next year, it's probably going to have 4 new words at the end of it, but or descriptors, whatever. So yeah, I played Sapphire. I did the thing. Sapphire was probably, hopefully, will not die. next session. But hey, shit happens, and we'll bring in Tapfire Tonewall to balance it out if that does happen. But anyway, there's a bunch of stuff happening on Pantsless Tables. We have a new show coming up first week. End of November, mid-November, whatever. There's we're doing a Halloween episode for Halloween one shot for a thing, which
We are. I forgot.
yeah. We haven't announced it yet, so I figured we'll leave it vague. And there's a new episode of Unskippable Cutscene out this weekend, which may or may not go out on Twitch, but will go out on YouTube eventually because of shit. Also, merch is happening hopefully soon by first week November, if not definitely before the end of the year for sure.
Blast those bitches.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be in.
I have seen this much. I have touched this much. Yo, you cannot imagine this much. This much. This is much.
There are a lot of other things. Never mind. Yes, merch has been touched. It has been done. Yeah, we've got dice, we've got shirts, we've got hoodies. There's mugs and there's other things. And yeah, I cannot wait to finally release it to everyone after like a year plus of edging. It's been wild. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all from me.
PP Man is also the Goon King. What?
No, that's someone
There
else.
it is.
No,
there it is.
No, that's Lenny. We can't take everything away.
We can't take that away from him.
No, it's fine. Two people can be kings.
Also, because I forgot 10 candles on Friday, season finale.
Oh, fuck yes.
Tune in because
Wicked
yeah.
Tower.
Friday is tomorrow.
Technically for us, yes.
Yes. Lovely.
Oh, right. No, I thought we were
Time
on Thursday
zones.
anyway. No, I
Yeah.
thought we were on Thursday just in the day.
Things will happen next time. We shall find out. Hope you guys had fun playing. Hope you all had fun watching. We will be back soon with the war.
Bu-
Bye-bye.
Rest in
Bye.
peace, Sprout.
Bye.
Bye-bye.